Hello, good evening, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 2, where I'm working my way through the game and trying to take every side quest that I can find so that I can rescue my friend from, well, to my mind, kidnappers, but in other people's minds, the people who arrested her for illegally performing magic in the city, which I'm going to have to remember to be very careful about doing, apparently. So that's a whole thing. But in any case, last week I ran a little bit late, just trying to finish off the whole crypt thing, and then found out that I didn't really want to do that crypt thing. I freed an evil person, and I just don't know that I really want to deal with that. So to avoid having the meetings with the evil people, whatever, I decided to go to the government square because there's supposed to be a boy there who has been desperately asking people to help with something. And I'm hoping that whatever this individual needs help with, that it's going to involve a lot of looting. Maybe not so much payment, but I'll settle for looting. So, I came to the government square, and I'm just going to try and look around for someone looking for help. Why they're looking for help here, I'm not so sure, but that's the way it is. We have an Amnian bodyguard, Fellas Tennislove, and a toady. Well, we might as well try Fellas here? Hello, Fellas.
Be gone, commoner. I have my own business to attend to.
I grow weary of waiting here. If I stay much longer, I think I shall grow truly upset. Perhaps people just need a swift kick in the punctuals. Well now, there's a novel approach. No, I seldom have time for reading. Too much work to be done. Oh, Minsk, how could I ever game without you? We need more people like you on the council, actually. But what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Hear ye, hear ye? Town crier, commoner, person. Oh, there's a named person. Hello, Jan.
Are you interested in purchasing a bit of merchandise, my friend?
Why not? What merchandise do you carry, good gnome? Or not at this time, gnome. What merchandise do you carry? Well, you've got the look of an adventurer about you. I've been one myself, betwixt stints as a turnip salesman, that is. Occasionally the markets get down, and the formerly self-respecting purveyors of fine veggies are forced to prostitute their abilities in the form of adventuring. Way to insult your patron. Or possible patron. Maybe patron? Alright, what are you getting at? Yes, of course, mobile vegetable peddling versus heroism, the eternal question. Or, sorry, gnome, I haven't the time to speak with you at present. You know what? Mobile vegetable peddling versus heroism, the eternal question. You understand implicitly. That reminds me of the time that dear cousin Josephine fell in with that gully dwarf. Miserable bloke, really. Bad teeth, rancid smell, truly a joke of the gods. We used to torment Josie, that was my pet name for her, about her teensy-weensy nose and the way that it hooked into her... Oh, Lord. What's your point? Look, my gnomish friend, I'm really too busy to chit-chat right now, perhaps another time. Or would you shut up already? By the heavens, that is so annoying. What is your point? My point, oh so friendly one, is that I've items to sell you that are especially created by yours truly to aid one in the dangerous path to heroism. They're known as Jan Jansen's, that's me, Flasher Master Bruiser Mate. What? Now pay attention. You take one of these babies and chuck it at the average Joe orc. Close your eyes real tight and whoosh! He's running around in circles, clutching at his eyeballs and screaming and yelling like Uncle Sven after 3 days on a turnip beer blender. Not blender, bender. Oh boy, flashbangs. He's selling flashbangs.
I trust all is well.
Hold, gnome, in the name of the Amnian Revenue and Taxation Board. Oh, hi. Oh, Trax the Taxman is here. Arr, not again. That bottom-feeding, turnip-hating, scum-sucking brigand. Nothing better to do than stop an honest businessman from selling high-quality, illegal flashers for a reasonable price. Here he comes. Cover for me.
I trust all is well.
Jan Jansen, gnomish citizen of Amd, you've been charged with tax evasion and the legal sale of illegal items in an illegal manner. No sales license! I do believe this gnome lacks a sales license. Trax, old friend, you do me a great wrong. I would never break the law, as my pappy always said. Enough! You'll not sidetrack me with your cursed tales again. I'm smarter than you think. Snicker from the guard. Shut up, you. Latrine duty beckons. That's better. We've been on to you for days, Jansen. We've caught you in the very act of selling your dangerous and illegal contraptions. What cruel fate, falsely accused by an old friend. I'm not your friend, Jansen. You're not anyone's friend. The taxman is no one's friend. Oh, that's it. Do you enjoy guarding used chamber pots? Sorry, sir. I swear, this job will land me in an asylum. And who might you be? You're certainly no regular customer of this felon. I am Foxwine, an adventurer. None of your business, Trax. Or, don't I have the right to be silent? You know what, let's go with the, up in your face. I am Foxwine. I am an adventurer. I was listening to this thing that passes for a sales pitch. Well, Foxwine, did this gnome try to sell you illegal merchandise? Specifically, flashers, as he calls them? I don't know what you're talking about. We were simply talking about the weather. Yes, sir, he tried to sell me a flasher. Or, I'm not here to answer your questions. I've done no wrong, so leave me be. The main problem here is the name of the device. I do not want to be sold a flasher. That sounds like slavery. And not very pleasant slavery at that. Not that any slavery is pleasant, but you know what I mean. He tried to sell me a flasher. Aha! Jan Jansen, we have a witness. Take him into custody. As for you, Foxwine, you have done a good deed and are entitled to the reward of 100 gold pieces. Thank you? Thank you, sir. It was the least that a conscientious citizen could do. Or, I don't want your dirty money. This man does not deserve to be arrested. I do not want to get involved in the politics and laws and deciding what is or isn't right in a city that I don't know. It was the least that a conscientious citizen could do. Should you feel inclined to pay Jan's fine, as the gnome quite obviously wants you to, you shall find the prison on the other side of the square. The fine is 800 gold pieces. Very well, good day. Why would I? I don't even have the money to buy these flashers. Foxwine, you have to break me out. I cannot stand another year in prison. The food is terrible. Come to the guardhouse and pay my fine. I will be your humble servant forever. Help me, Foxwine. You are my only hope. You know, even if you quote Princess Leia, I'm still not going to come for you. What is it with the turnip salespeople around here? Perhaps this one who's approaching me?
Who are you?
Excuse me, sir. You look like a warrior. Are you a warrior? Could you help me? As usual, I am not going to be attempting to render any stutters, because basically speaking, I have a bit of a chameleon tongue, and if I start stuttering on purpose, I'm going to start stuttering as a general thing, which is kind of insulting to people who actually have stutters, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to insult those. I don't want to insult people. Well, unless they're like in-game characters that I don't like. You know. Like this, what was his name? Irenicus. Or Irenaeus. Irenaeus I will insult every day, all day. And, you know, feel better for myself about it. But that's because he's an asshole. Minsk and Boo are the greatest of warriors, small one. I will crush your foes into little foe-shaped chunky bits. Who dares pick on you? Just point the way. Oh, Minsk. I don't have any foes, sir. No foes? I am relieved. I trust those who prey on children no farther than they can be thrown, even if I manage to throw them pretty far, and throw them I shall. I agree. People who hurt children are scum. Boo wonders what you need a warrior for when you have no foes. I'm lost, sir. I was sent to find somebody who could help my village, but I've had all my things stolen, and nobody can help me. What? Boo is outraged. See his fury. It's small, so look close. Trust me, it's there. What is wrong with your village, small one? How can we heroes help? I'm from Imsvale in the Umar Hills. People have been disappearing. Some of them have turned up, but they're all turned inside out and mad. Minsk has been inside out and angry before, and it is never a good thing. Sometimes it frightens even Boo. No, not mad as in angry, sir. Mad as in crazy. I think being turned inside out would turn one crazy very easily, yes. I would agree. Man, I need a sixth party member. Oh, Minsk has never been crazy. No, sir. Being inside out was bad enough. Is there more, little boy? And even worse, everyone says they've seen strange beasts out in the hills. Everyone's so frightened. There's even talk that Umar herself has returned. Then heroes are certainly needed. Heroes like Minsk and Boo and Foxwine. Where's your village, small one? Together we will save the day. Man, I have so much unreasonable affection for Minsk. There's a special place in my heart for people like Minsk. I can show you where it is on your map. I'm sure Minister Lloyd would be ever so grateful if you could aid the village. Everyone is terribly frightened. Nothing removes fear better than a good sword and a swift kick in the evil. We shall go to your village and do what heroes do, right, Foxwine? Right you are, Minsk. Well, as long as the reward is decent, we could always take a look. I don't know if we have time, Minsk, but we'll see. Forget it, Minsk. We're not running off on some fool's errand. You know what? Right you are, Minsk. Evil shall be kicked in the foe. You would? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. When you get to Imsvale, talk to Minister Lloyd. He can tell you everything else. Thank you, sir. We shall go and save the village for the boy. I will crush the evil. All of the evil. Even the small, rodent-sized evil. Although that is more Boo's job. I hope you intend to go to this village soon, Foxwine. A visit to greener lands would be welcome after our trek through this crowded city. Well, there's still at least one more place to stop. And I feel like maybe I should have a little bit more of a look around this square.
Are you married, friend?
Hello? Greetings, you are known to me, or your deeds are known to those I serve. I think I should introduce myself. I think you should. I'm Medine. I represent one of the masters of the Athkatla Order of the Cowled Wizards. He seeks to employ you in a matter of some urgency. The Cowled Wizards? Ah, yes, the people who kidnapped my friend. Which is pretty much what the first line is, but, you know, the Cowled Wizards, they're the ones who arrested Imoen. I would be very interested in speaking to them about that. Oh, and what matter are you referring to? I would like to know what kind of reward I am looking at before you speak any further. Or, I have no time to help anyone at the moment, least of all the Cowled Wizards. Oh, no, this is interesting. Let's not bring up Imoen right away. Oh, and what matter are you referring to? The matter is most sensitive. I have been given little knowledge of it. Tulgarius, the one whom I speak for, is eager to meet with you and discuss these matters. Huh. All right, then. Tell me how to go about meeting this Tulgarius. I want to know about the reward before I do anything. Or forget it. I have no time for such matters. No, if I can rescue Imoen on my own without paying the 20,000 gold pieces for it, I am extremely interested in that particular chain of events, should it occur. Tell me how to go about meeting this Tulgarius. He would be most pleased. Master Tulgarius can be found in the government building behind me. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend. Uh-huh. Well, certainly can't hurt. Although, you know what? I should probably save just in case. Let's save. Then go inside. Huh. Magic users, keep a handle on your spell slots. There's a lot of people in here. Well, let's start with the one we actually came to talk to. Okay, Tulgarius, what about you?
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Oh man, this guy needs sinus medication. Ah yes, I see Medine has proved to be his faithful self as usual. How do you do, my lady, considering the city is so harsh on strangers, eh? Well, it hasn't been all that harsh on me. I mean, I've been waylaid in the streets a few times, but they're dead now. Perhaps Medine has let slip a little of what this is about? No? Well, yes, I do have something I would like you very much to do, if you'd care to hear about it. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me what it is you would have me do. First, I would like to know where Imoen is. Or, actually, I've changed my mind. I'll be going. It would be good if the Cowled Wizards owed me a favor. I'm here now, so you might as well tell me what you want me to do. This is a sensitive matter, and I cannot tell all to every curious soul. I must have your commitment that you agree to the task. Indeed, they seek your agreement before telling you what they wish you to do. The Cowled Wizards are not to be trusted, Foxwine, as you well know. I don't know. I have never taken a commission in the past before knowing what it was I was to perform, but the Cowled Wizards can reward with the best of them, I hear. So what do you say then, Agree to the task, and I shall tell you all you need to know. How can I agree to a task if I do not even know what it is? I would like to know what the reward is, then, before I agree to anything. I am leery of working for the people who kidnapped Imoen. Tell me where she is first. Or, if that is the way, it must be, so be it. You have my agreement. weary of working for the people who kidnapped my friend. Tell me where she is. Imoen? Ah, the girl arrested along with the wizard. I do not have such inconsequential information on me, so put aside such demands. Oh, what a charming Adnoil wizard this is. I will not put it aside. Either you tell me where Imoen is, or you shall not receive my assistance. If I must, tell me then what the reward is for this task of yours. If I must, but you put me in a difficult position, asking for a commitment to a task I know nothing about. Or, very well, I agree to perform your task then. Tell me what it is. Now, he knows that she was, quote-unquote, the girl arrested along with the wizard. So why would he not know where she is? I feel lied to. But I doubt I'm gonna wring it out of him. You put me in a difficult position, asking for a commitment to a task I know nothing about. Yes, it is a lot for even I to ask, eh? You are more than capable of performing this task, and it will conflict with none of your current loyalties. Are you sure about that? And you would garner the goodwill of the cowled wizards, not to mention a substantial reward. But if you are determined to refuse, I certainly cannot stop you. That is true. I shall be on my way then. I would know more of this reward before I agree. Or, all right then, I agree to perform this task. Tell me what you would have me do. This is a very difficult one. This is hard to choose. I am being required to trust a lot of people that I've been given absolutely no reason to trust is the main problem that I have with any of this. Alright, I agree to the task. What would you have me do? Excellent. Your agreement means that the cowled wizard shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. Well, you can have one of those, but not both. There is something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now, and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic here in Amn, yes? Well, amongst some, it is even worse than that. A burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding, and we need you to track the fellow down. Why do you think I can do this? We've been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Cowled wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions, or it will lead to serious problems. Who is this murderer, then, and how am I supposed to track him down when you failed? He is Valgar Corthala, last son of a wealthy family and a true brute. Ask around, and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. Oh, man. Okay, so... agreed to find plus deal with Valgar Corthala for cowled wizards. Jorg, hello. Good evening, welcome back. He has a home in the Docks District, or he may have fled to the Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may to you. Okay, well, home in Docks. Or maybe in Umar Hills, which is also where I'm going already. Did you miss a... No, I have not done a shopping spree. There was a brief moment of salesmanship that got interrupted by the tax man, but that's not really the same thing, is it? And just what am I supposed to do with this Valagar fellow once I find him? I am no murderer. Is there anything else I should know about? Very well, I shall track this murderer down and procure him for you. Or I refuse to hunt this man down, regardless of what I said earlier. What am I supposed to do with the guy once I find him? We do not ask that you commit any murder. We wish Valagar to be delivered to us, that is all. He will likely resist, so if you must kill him, so be it. Well, surely all murderers must be brought to task. I wonder what manner of justice the cowled wizards would apply. It is something to consider. Well, I mean, it'll probably be easier to murder him anyway, so... But if you do kill him, I simply must have his body. Valagar must be delivered to us whether he is dead or alive. You understand, yes? Tell me more about this Valagar fellow. Who is he, and how am I supposed to find him where you failed? Is there anything else I should know? Very well, I shall do my best to procure this murderer for you. Or, I have no interest in performing this ghoulish task. I will not hunt this man down for you, regardless of what I said earlier. Is there anything else I should know? There is nothing I can think of. Perform your promised task, and the cowled wizard shall be pleased. Tell me more about this target of mine, then, and what convinces you I can find the answers where you cannot. And once I have found this fellow, what am I to do with him? Very well, I shall hunt him down and return him to you. Or I've changed my mind. I shall not perform this hunt, regardless of what I said earlier. You know what? What has you so convinced that I'm going to find the answers that you failed? He is Valgar of Korthath, son of a wealthy family and true brute. Ask around, you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Very well, I shall track this murderer down and procure him for you. This had better get me closer to Imoen. You gave your word, and so I expect nothing less. I await the sight of this murderer's body soon. World map has been updated. Yay! There are a lot of named people in here. I'm curious about this Lord Ketlar Argrim.
I'll heed no churlishness peasant.
Yes, you'll do. You, the pretty elf there. I need a new mistress, and I think you'll do nicely. Oh, dude, I do not go for that kind of adventure. Not in a million years, you foul beast. Foxwine, let's get away from him, please. Charming man. Bylana?
You are more than welcome, my son.
Good business to you. Is there aught I can help you with? Who are you? A friend of mine, Imoen, was taken captive by the cowled wizards for using magic in the city. Is there anything I can do to free her? What can you tell me about the war between the thieves' guilds that I've been hearing about? Or, no, nothing. I'll be on my way. Who are you? I am the magistrate of Athkatla, Bylana Yanolin? Why, is that of interest to you? Let's start with, what can you tell me about the war between the thieves' guilds? I am aware that another guild of thieves has supposedly arisen to challenge the shadow thieves, but my only concern is the safety of the city. Thievery must not run rampant, and I do not wish for innocents to be hurt by their war. Beyond that, I don't see how this is your concern, dear woman. Can I ask her about Imoen anyway?
You are more than welcome, my son.
Oh, I can! Alright, a friend of mine was taken captive by the cowled wizards for using magic in the city. Is there anything I can do to free her? I see, but your friend used magic within the city limits. You are aware that this is a violation of Am law? We do not allow magic users to go unchecked. But how long is she to be imprisoned? Imoen is no evil sorceress. The cowled wizards go unchecked, don't they? I demand that she be released. We were attacked and kidnapped by a wizard, and Imoen did not even know that she was in Amn. Is there nothing that can be done? Is there no way that I can speak directly to the cowled wizards, any more so than I just was? She's no evil sorceress. It has been our experience that magic corrupts. Did you see the result of your friend's battle in the promenade? An entire section collapsed. The cowled wizards will have taken your friend for rehabilitation, and she will not be released until that process is completed. But Imoen wasn't responsible for what happened in the promenade. That was another wizard. We got there at the end of the battle. What kind of rehabilitation are you talking about? How long does that take? But the cowled wizards are allowed to use their magic, aren't they? Aren't they corrupt in your estimation? Or, I demand that she be released. We were attacked and kidnapped, and Imoen did not even know she was in Amn. Or is there nothing that can be done? Is there no way I can speak directly to the cowled wizards? Yeah, let's go with the first one. She wasn't responsible. Another wizard, or your Imoen, it matters not. She used magic. The cowled wizards cannot stop to sort out who is directly responsible for the damage. But that's their job! But if this Imoen you speak of is a good and responsible user of her abilities, then I imagine that her rehabilitation would not take long. Why not, lol? What is this rehabilitation you're talking about? How long does it normally take? So Imoen doesn't even get a trial. Are you saying the cowled wizards can simply take her and do as they please? This is outrageous. Or, I see, I'll find my own way to release her then. No, I'm not going to be telling random individuals that I'm going to be trying to spring a magic user from magic prison. What is this rehab? How long does it take? It would, well... I will not lie to you, ma'am. We do not normally concern ourselves overmuch with the prisoners that the cowled wizards take. For the most part, these magic users they capture are dangerous or psychotic. Protecting us from these people is a valuable service. If they have taken someone out of zealousness because she was a mage present at a major magical disturbance, well, I can do nothing. The cowled wizards are not under our command. They do us a service, but they do as they wish. Their prison is a secret, even to us, as are their methods. Oh, this sounds like a police force that went out of control some time ago. Oh boy. I am sorry, my good woman, but there is truly nothing we can do for you. Hopefully the cowled wizards will see their error and release your friend. Yes, exactly, Jorg. Exactly. They're not going to see the error and release my friend. That is the main thing here. All right. Still a few more named people that I can see. Let's move on to this Corgi.
Is there a reason you were here?
Corgi, hi.
To request an audience. Speak directly with Officer Rowan.
He serves well as a liaison to the nobility. Sorry to bother you. I was just looking around. As you will, but you may not be allowed access to some areas. This is the heart of the government, after all. Dude, I had an appointment. Admittedly, I don't have that appointment anymore, but I had an appointment. Alright, Jeremiah. I've been sent from one person to another for 6 weeks now. Does nobody actually do anything here? No, it's the government building. It's where the government is. You think the government does anything?
Speak up.
What is it you wish? You are obviously out of place here, so unless you have pressing business, I am very busy and do not wish to be bothered by such as you. Might you help me? I have an interest in those taken by the cowled wizards. What is the purpose here? What branch of the government are you with? Or, then I'll be on my way. You know what? What's your purpose? If it is any of your concern, I am saddled with clerical upkeep of mystical regulation. Magic is restricted in this land, and rightfully so. Mages are dangerous deviants. Oh yes, I know. I have multiple of them in my party. Have you any knowledge of those taken by the cowled wizards? But I've seen plenty of mages in this city, and they don't seem to have any trouble from the cowled wizards. Or, I see. Well, I'll be on my way then. You know what, have you any knowledge of those taken by the cowled wizards? What happens to those taken by the cowled wizards is not for decent people to know. No magic user goes unknown, and all may pass through here. But that information is not for you. Good day. I mean, I didn't expect people to be friendly, but man, I kind of expected a little bit better than this. You know, at least some reasonable level of politeness.
Do not touch me. Speak and be done with it.
Oh, I'll touch you if I want to. Yes, what is it? Can't you see that I'm quite busy? Who are you? Or, oh, pardon me, I'll be going. Who are you? Humph. Well, you can't be a local, that's for sure. You are looking at the official herald for Athkatla, keeper of family crests and records. Now beat it. You needn't be rude. Somebody more inclined might take your head off. Or, all right, I'm going. You don't need to be rude. Ha! I'm rather an important person, silly girl. Try it and you'll have the entire guard to deal with. Now be gone. Oh, you know, don't tempt me. Just don't tempt me. Chief Inspector Braga.
Is there something that you need, citizen?
Money. Do you have any jobs? Who are you? My friend Imoen was taken by the cowled wizards. Do you know where she is or where I could get help? Perhaps you could tell me about the war between the thieves' guilds I've heard so much about. Or, no, I'll be going. Who are you, Chief Inspector?
Chief Inspector Braga at your service. I work under the magistrate investigating the crimes of this city. And there are plenty that require my attention, believe you me.
I am told that magic is illegal in Athkatla. Is this true? My friend Imoen was taken by the cowled wizards. Do you know where she is or where I could get help? Perhaps you could tell me about the war between the thieves' guilds, or I'll be going now. I'm told that magic is illegal here. Is that true? The use of magic is illegal unless sanctioned by the council, like the cowled wizards are. It leads to chaos. Just look at the damage in the promenade. What happens to people who are arrested by the cowled wizards? Where can I find these cowled wizards? Do you know anything about the incident in the promenade? Or, I see. Well, I'll be going. No, what do you know? What do you know about that incident in the promenade? The cowled wizards arrested 2 magic users. Shadow thieves were also involved, apparently attacking one of the wizards. Beyond that, no, I know very little. What do the cowled wizards do with those they arrest? How do I find the cowled wizards? Why would the shadow thieves be interested in attacking a wizard? I don't know, let's pump him for information. Why would the shadow thieves be interested in a wizard, I wonder? Bats eyes winningly. Humph, I don't know. Why don't you ask them? Aren't you interested? Isn't that your job? What do the cowled wizards do with those they arrest? How do I find the cowled wizards? Or, I see, well, I'll be going. Aren't you interested? Isn't that your job? I'll tell you what my job isn't. It isn't being forced to listen to idiots like yourself. Good day. No. I have another question. Perhaps you could tell me about the war between the thieves' guilds I've heard so much about. There is little we can do. The shadow thieves are entrenched, and this new guild has more power than expected. Both, however, are adept at avoiding authority. The best we can hope is to prevent the city going up in flames in the meantime, and that whichever of them remains will be weak enough to push out. Not gonna happen. If you're thinking of dealing with either, don't. A number of bodies have turned up, recruits by either side. I'm sure you don't want to end up like that. So take heed and stay off the streets at night. I'm sure this will all be over soon enough. No, it probably won't. But thank you for the information. I'll promptly forget that. Alright, let's go. We've got some shopping and some interrogating to do. Okay.
Without doubt.
Oh, people. This looks like a almost steak burning, doesn't it? This definitely looks like a burning steak. Let's wander over and Yerp. 2 fanatics, a couple commoners, a couple of noble people, and Viconia. I feel like I should remember that name. Was Viconia one of the possible companions from the previous game?
With all its people and their accumulated wealth, yes?
Yeah, was she one of the good ones or one of the evil ones? Probably one of the evil ones, considering I didn't end up with her. Ah, evil cleric. I see. Well, I already have a good cleric. But I am curious what's going on here. Let's talk to the fanatic.
Look ye all upon this foul drow that we have bound before ye, a creature of evil and darkness, my brethren, a creature of foulness and deceit, bent only on our destruction.
Spectacular. She has reason to be evil. Well, I mean, if every time she goes into a city people try to burn her at the stake, I can understand why she would be upset with the world.
This creature has foolishly come amongst us, my brethren, thinking that we would be lax in our senses. Tell me what should be done with it.
Oh man, fanatics.
Burn it!
Well, that's 1 vote.
Burn her!
That's 2 votes.
Burn the drow!
There's 3.
I burn the elf! Her dark and fiendish kin rose up from their underground homes and killed my father and brother! They are all evil, I tell you, all of them!
Thank you for that vote from the fanatic corner, I guess.
Then the drow shall burn! Gather round, my brethren, and witness the will of Beshaba, triumph over foul evil!
Beshaba. A drow? Here? What could she have been up to, I wonder? And what did she do to those people that they would burn her? Not that anyone would need a reason, I suppose.
You ribbon are mad. I have done nothing to any of you. I seek only to make my way without molestation. Why have you done this? Why?
Interesting.
Done nothing. You are a drow elf, are you not? That is as good a reason as any.
I mean, this is like cut and dried, very obvious racism going on here. Like there's not really any way to sugarcoat this one.
Ye shall be silent, evil one.
I mean, the Maid of Misrule does not really sound like a name of something that you want to be getting the attention of.
Burn her now.
I think burning her is a bad idea. I don't want her, but it's not like I want to watch her die either.
Burn her! No! Now! Ola Blindial!
Okay.
Spout your evil speech if ye must, Drow, but prepare yourself for your journey into the next world. Beg for forgiveness, beg for salvation. That the cleansing fire will save ye.
That would be nice. I would like to be able to save her and just send her off. I have no love for Drow, or for this Drow in particular, but it seems that she has done nothing to deserve this fate other than simply be a Drow. This is not justice. I agree with Jaheira.
Shah, my deliverance is in your hands. Wait, I recognize you.
It is I, Viconia de Vere. You must remember, my life depends on it. Well, I mean, you did kind of help me with the siege. I mean, kinda. Please, Foxwine, I beg of you, save me from these madmen. I mean... let's see... Well, possibly I can just do it this way?
Yes?
Although,
You point, I punch. Where
Minsk, I'd like you to stand over here. Jaheira, I'd like you to stand over here.
What is it?
Me, I'm going to
Quickly
step
and
over
precisely.
here. And you see an elvish woman, a drow, tied to a stake. A mob of people stand near. The occasional shout of "Burn her" comes from the crowd. Anger and fear cross the drow's countenance. You could cut her down if you wish, but this shall surely anger the crowd. Oh, this is gonna go badly for the crowd, but okay.
Praise the goddess. My thanks for your timely intervention.
Boldly, you walk up to the stake and cut the drow woman down. This angers the men.
What are you doing? Why have ye interfered with the judgment of Visherba? Her will must be shown to the people.
I'm saying that her will is not something that the general city should be, trying to attract the workings of.
Allies of the foul creature. Allies of the drow.
Yeah, hi.
This can never be allowed. The drow dies.
Screaming? Okay, great, screaming, excellent.
Run for it.
Yes, run away. Running is good.
Incertus, culture, imperium.
Viconia, what the hell? You're gonna get yourself arrested. Oh well.
I await.
Jaheira, hit the man. Let's see.
With vengeance.
Oh, there we go. Alright, Minsk, hit the person. And you two, I see a third target that could really use your attention. And I will just step over here and assist Minsk, even though he probably doesn't need it.
I owe you my life, Abil. You have saved me once again. I did nothing to provoke their attack, I tell you. I was passing through the city when the man guessed my identity under my hood.
That's a new one. Well, at least you weren't a tiefling. I've surprised, and he called out to others, revealing me. I suppose they assumed I was here to spy on them. Fools! They are so quick to fear these Riven. But come, we must be on our way soon if we are to avoid drawing another crowd. I distrust these barbaric people too much to hang about. It would be both a privilege and an honor to join you, Foxwine. What say you to my proposal? Truth be known, I am not opposed to having Viconia travel with us. Remember, though, that many will think less of us simply because she is there. Don't let her come with us, Foxwine. The Drow, all of the Drow, are cruel, terrible creatures. They kill the Avariel without mercy and cannot be trusted. Do you claim to be an Avariel girl? Where are your wings, then? Or did they find you as pathetic and stammering as I do and fled you gladly? Shut up! Foxwine, you saved her. Now make her go away. Ha! I have nothing against you, wingless one, but from your quivering I have no doubt you would make a poor companion. Why do you keep her, Foxwine? Pity? No, she's a nicer person than you are. That's plain, simple, and straightforward. She's a much, much nicer person than you. Super nice. We have saved her, and she is our responsibility. What if she was captured again? Neither Boo nor I could live with ourselves. No, she must come. I can survive, addled one. I was taken by surprise today, but I've been among Riven secretly for quite some time. But neither do I object to traveling with you. The decision, ultimately, is Foxwine's. Have a backbone, Foxwine. Take me with you, and I will fight by your side. Together we shall vanquish all. No, we already have enough problems. I'm not taking a drow with me. Particularly not an evil cleric drow. I need a sixth person, but this is not it. This is not it. Certainly, I trust you'll be a worthy addition to our cause. Not at the moment, Viconia. Perhaps later. Or never. I saved you, Viconia, but now you are on your own. Go. I do not wish to see you again. Okay, we're gonna go with the soft dismissal, just in case. Not at the moment, Viconia. Perhaps later. As you wish. I will be here a while yet. If you change your mind, Foxwine, I may be found amidst the artful monuments in the graveyard district. Of course you would. Most of this city is brimming with artless rabble who'd murder a drow as soon as draw breath, or worse. Look for me amongst the dead. All right. We saved Viconia. We did not bring her with us, but we also did not burn any bridges, and I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Prince and Bull stand ready.
I'll help however I can.
Where was...
Take a fast pause.
There we are. Take that identify scroll. We're probably going to want it. Alright, and... Me, myself, and I take... Oh, wait.
What can I do?
Where are those... Why can't you see those bullets?
I'll do it.
There they
No,
are.
I can't carry anymore. Oh, I'm sorry I dropped something.
Okay, +1 bullets in that pile. If I do this, then I should have more than enough room for those. Not much else that's useful that I can see.
Speak.
Well, that was certainly something. I'm glad I was wandering around. I'm also glad that I didn't have to kill any of the incidental bystanders. That's pretty nice too. Even if the people of this city are incredibly rude. Alright, hi.
Is it important, peasant?
fellas may be the diehard, whatever that, but I've got wealthier customers than him, and they aren't followers of Laura, making me dance like a banshee around the room to work up a sweat. Okay, oh, no. I don't have anything to say to a squirrel either. Okay, so we need to go to the promenade. We need to go to the docks. We need to leave the city again. Wait a minute, why am I coming down here? Let's see what we got here. Justive Estate, Daryl Estate, Dillerin Estate, District Exit, Council of Six, Park, Rowanall, District, Volova, Temple of Joaquin, the prison, and the fire cam estate. Okay, this is what I want over here. So I actually want to go back up the stairs and over this way. Okay. Not going to be wandering into people's houses. That's not my interest. I do want a sixth person, but I would like for them to at least be neutral. I'm trying to run with a good party. So, preferably, I don't end up with anyone evil just for the sake of filling out the space. Alright. To the promenade. Oh, joy! What fun. Okay. Well, I am quite a few neutral good companions left in the city. Should have run into another one in the dark. I did not. Maybe there was a corner that I left untouched.
Every hamster has his day.
You go for this guy. He looks big and meaty. You go for that one.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
You and you go for this one. That looks like a caster. In the middle of the square. Huh.
You will fall by my hand.
Okay, everybody gang up on the remaining dude.
Feel the backhand of cities always teem with evil and decay. Let's give it a good shake and see what falls out.
I agree with Minsk. And you know, these bandits and slavers who keep waylaying me, they carry a lot of money. Let's see, I think I might already have a scroll of monster summoning too. Nope, that's one. Okay, never mind. I'm kinda out of room, so I can only pick up ones that I already have. Which none of those count. Alright.
This will not take long.
Okay, well, we'll try the square again? Unless there's one wandering around the promenade. You know what, I'll go to the promenade. Let's see here. So I want the Adventurer's Mart? Yeah, right there. Okay. So work our way across over to the Adventurer Mart and see if I can't find a scroll case or an ammo carrier.
If it must be done.
These are some big ass gates. I like them. Let's see here. Sorry for the sudden noises in the background. They will stop soon. Okay, so it was one of the doors over here, but which the heck one? This one, in between, like, this one over here? Don't even think about trying to steal something. Oh, hey, it's a popular enough store to have a bouncer. Hi?
Will be done.
Perhaps your eyes are better than mine. Do you see any salamander dust here? No, I don't. What do you need salamander dust for? Why not just ask the storekeeper? Or, excuse me, I have to go. What do you need salamander dust for? You're not a cowled wizard, are you? It's for soup. Yes, that's it. Salamander soup. For my, children and things. Do you see it or not? No, I don't see any here. Why not just ask the storekeeper? Or, sorry, I gotta go. No, I don't see any. Sorry. Titmice and tarnations. I was sure I saw some here the last time. Did somebody sneeze when I wasn't looking? Cute. How about you? I've known Rybald here since that little adventure there in Shadowdale. Isn't that right, Rybald? I never met you in Shadowdale, Brelm. You got drunk here 4 months ago and haven't left. Ah, don't be listening to him. What does he know? I like this Rybald already. Let's talk to him. Hi. Oh, a merchant born to merchanting, I hear. Excellent. Greetings to you, good sir. I trust all is well? It is well enough, Miss Chihira. You'll not bring Harper trouble to me doorstep, good lady. Might I remind ye that my days of involvement with your kin are long over? I am not here in any official capacity, suspicious one. There is no need to worry. I'm just reminding you of my presence in this room, listening to you talk, to my ward/friend. You know, officially official. Or officially unofficial. Yes, actually, that's more accurate. Officially unofficial here. With your kin, there's always be a need to worry. But I should mind me manners. Please excuse me. Rybald Barterman at your service. My Adventurer Mart is the finest shopping in all of Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain. No thanks, we're just looking right now. Yes, there are some items we're interested in. Maybe later, this place is too damn big to make a decision quite yet. What a dump. You'd have to pay me to haul anything out of here. I was wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions. Shall we try for some information before we shop? No, let's, some items we're interested in. Music to me ears. There's a customer born every minute, and a rube soon after. What'll it be for ye today? Oh, hallelujah. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, some very expensive, nice things. Some very, very, very expensive, nice things. Let's see. Oh, so many things. So many things. Oh, what a variety we have here. Those are some nice scrolls. Another gem bag. And a knave's robe. I do not see a scroll case or an ammo pouch. How unfortunate. Well, another vendor in the back. Okay, I will check in on that. Let's sell a bunch of stuff. Oh, I like selling things. I like selling things a lot. Okay, so there's more vendors in the back. So this guy's the more, shall we say, practical stuff. And hopefully the things I'm looking for will be in the back. Can he identify this figurine? Oh, he can. This black spider figurine fits in the palm of your hand. When the command word is spoken, the figurine comes to life as a semi-intelligent spider called Kithix. The huge spider will obey its master's commands for the duration of the spell or until slain. After 1 hour, regardless of whether the spider lived or died, the figurine returns. It takes a day to recharge the figurine. Ah, so you summon the spider once a day. Very nice. Spider can phase during combat. It can also use its web tangle ability, which sprays a stream of webbing at one target. If the target fails its save versus spell at -2, it will be held by the webbing for 2 rounds. Kithix's melee attack inflicts 1d8 damage of piercing, occurs 3 out of 2 times per round, and is poisonous, save versus poison. Interesting. I like it. Alright, Minsk. Oh, we have you carrying so many random things, Minsk. Alright, identify, 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 identify. Short sword +1. The short sword is the first type of sword to come into existence. In the simplest of terms, a short sword can be considered a dagger with a blade so long that it can no longer be called a dagger. This short blade is magical, improving accuracy and damage. Plate mail +1. Plate mail is a combination of chain armor with metal plates covering the vital areas such as the chest, abdomen, and groin. Similar in construction to bronze plate mail, true plate mail comprises chain and leather. In addition, this suit of plate mail is enchanted and gives additional bonuses to the wearer's armor class. Yeah, okay, we have the mace +1. The mace is a direct descendant of the basic club, being nothing more than a wooden shaft with an iron head mounted on the end. In this case, the head is pyramidical and seems to glow with an inner blue light as it sits atop a polished oak shaft. And a two-handed sword +1. The two-handed sword is a derivative of the long sword. Weaponsmiths have always looked for ways to improve existing weapons. In an effort to improve the long sword, the blade was lengthened. Eventually, the handle had to be extended, and 2 hands became necessary to properly swing the sword. The primary function of two-handed swords is cleaving mounted knights and breaking up pike formations. This one is particularly good at its job, as it has been enchanted with a few magical properties. Okay, sell, sell, and sell. Keep a few things. Jahira, oh man, you had so much stuff to identify. Okay, so wand, dagger, ring, amulet, studded leather, wand, longsword. Wand of Frost acts in a similar fashion to the Cone of Cold spell. Crystallized particles of snow and ice fan out from the wand's tip, defining an area wherein the temperature drops to -100 degrees Fahrenheit. Like all wands, the Wand of Frost can only be used a limited number of times before it melts into a harmless pool of water. Okay, a dagger +1. The typical dagger has a pointed, usually double-edged blade, as opposed to a knife, which has a single edge and is a bit shorter. This particular dagger is magical, having special bonuses to its speed, accuracy, and damage. Also, since it is magical, it is capable of striking opponents that are immune to normal weapons, such as vampires, elementals, and mummies. Okay. A Ring of Earth Control. If the songs of bards are correct, all one must do is wear this ring and they will gain the ability to control earth elementals at will. Of course, earth elementals are not easily controlled and care must be taken when commanding one. An angry earth elemental can make short work of an inept adventurer. Nice. Charm an earth elemental once per day. Huh. Interesting. Stone to flesh once per day. Interesting. Alright, a shield amulet. This amulet can be activated by a simple command word and a touch, with each use acting as one charge. The effect is a duplication of the first level wizard spell Shield. For the duration of the spell, the wearer will have a base armor class of 4 and a further +2 armor class bonus versus missiles. The wearer also becomes immune to the spell Magic Missile for the duration. This is cumulative with any modifiers due to shields and magical devices. Huh. Interesting. Okay, we have Orc Leather +3. This ghastly armor was taken from an orc camp destroyed by barbarians. Instead of standard metal rivets like normal studded leather, this orc leather is instead laced with hundreds of fire-hardened bones. Finger bones, ribs, and skulls cover the armor, acting much like the traditional metal rivets. Powerful orcish enchantments give the armor special resistance to missile attacks, but the repulsiveness of the armor reduces the wearer's charisma. Huh. Interesting. A Wand of Fear. A Wand of Fear strikes terror into the heart of any creature within its target area. This panic is not universal, however, as the Stout of Heart have been known to resist its magic. Like all wands, the Wand of Fear can only be used a limited number of times before it is destroyed. And we have Namera +2, also known as Never Sleep. This ancient blade is thought to have been present at some of the most influential conflicts in Faerun's history. Sightings have been noted as far north as Thay and as south as the jungles of Chult, though documentation is oddly lacking regarding the details. It is perhaps a result of the sword's ability to silence all sound within a large radius, removing the effectiveness of attacking mages, but also preventing any discussion that might have followed. Okay. Well, that seems like fun. I'm going to sell the Wand of Fear because I never remember to use the things, so I'm just not going to give the space for it. The rest is very interesting indeed, however, so moving along. I don't believe that there was anything to do here. Nope, nothing to do with her. And you. Oh dear, we do have some interesting things going on here. Well, let's get this Iron Stone identified. On his deathbed, aged hero Rhaegar Trueblood begged one last request of his mage companion Spectorial, that his skill and fortitude as a warrior live on. The reluctant friend consented and transferred these traits to an item, knowing the warrior's soul would then be lacking them. This pale green Ironstone now holds these essences and grants the owner Trueblood's health and skill. Huh. You know, I think that this particular Ironstone might be very well suited to Minsk. I'm going to sell this. Okay. Thank you very much. We're going to toss a few things around now. Although, there is one thing I need to check. Yoshimo dear. What the heck is... Okay, your charisma's 14. Mine is 18. Oh, congratulations, Yoshimo. You get the frightening armor. Okay, Yoshimo, this is gonna be amazing. Have this. You know, as the most delicate in the party, I'm going to give you the shield necklace. Charisma is only useful for the talker of the group. That's me, so...
No, I can't carry anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped something.
You didn't drop anything, dear. Oh. What necklace do you have on? The amplifier. Oh, you need that. Alright, next most delicate is Yoshimo. Yoshimo, do you have a necklace? No? Okay, have shield. As long as you don't reach 0 charisma from ability drain spells. Oh, interesting. Good to know. Item cannot be equipped due to other magical equipment you are currently wearing. Is that the necklace that I just gave him, or is it the ring? Let's find out. If I take off the necklace, can I put on the armor? Nope, it's the ring. Yep, okay. Let's see. Let's send that over here. You don't have any rings. Ring is useful on anyone? Hopefully, yeah, well, Aerie has very little in the way of magical equipment, so the ring should serve her well. Now the sword. The sword is its own bit of difficulty. What if I take this sword and what if I were to do this instead of a shield? Maybe? Oh, I forgot to put that ring in the jewel pouch, so I didn't sell it. Oh well. Let's see. You're fine. You're good. Ring of Earth Control is a problem. Silence spell is you get from the sword is very useful since it's a -5 to save. Yeah, I always forget to use the equipment abilities as well. You know what, Jaheira, just put it on. Just put it on, Jaheira. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, okay.
I am willing.
Whoop. Hold on.
Yes, certainly.
Everybody troop up doors. Oh. Interesting. Its name is Lucy. Let's talk to Deidre.
Good customer. A pearl to you.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Deidre. I am a member of the Aurora Magics Emporium and have access to a considerable collection of magical treasures. Well, I generally assume that things that have names might be friendly until they prove otherwise. Would you be interested in taking a look at my wares? Absolutely yes. Oh, this is, ooh boy, that's, pricey. Robe of Vecna, really? Well, I can't afford any of her stuff. Weapons are references to Planescape Torment. Ah, I see. I have Planescape Torment, but I haven't played it yet. I do have intention of streaming it at some point in the future, but I did get kind of distracted by Baldur's Gate. So, well, could I interest you in a ring? Apparently I could. And you have some studded leather armor that you'd like to sell. Robe of Vecna, insane but pricey. This robe doesn't even have close to the power that the two famous artifacts, the Hand and Eye of Vecna, possess. Still, from simply being worn by the powerful Lich, the robe absorbed enough magical energies to become a potent magical item. Armor class 5, magic resistance 10%, improves casting speed by 4. Nice. Not usable by Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Shaman, Thief, or Barbarian. Why would a Barbarian try to wear a magic robe? Okay. Oh, I forgot to give the Ioun Stone to Minsk.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
Oh, pass this over to the dude. You wear it on your head? Huh. No, I don't think I want to replace his helmet. What about me? I think, let's see. Oh, no, that's protective magic. Why wouldn't a barbarian wear a robe wrapped around the waist like a kilt? I mean... Okay, Jaheira just has a plain, ordinary helmet. What if we give Jaheira the stone? Maybe? Well, it's definitely given her more hit points. I like that. Okay, let's try talking to the friendly wyvern. Somewhat haughtily, Lucy turns away as you approach. The wyvern ignores you. Is this because I talked to her with the wrong character?
What is it? Direct me as you will.
Hi. Nope. It's not because of the wrong person. Lady Youth.
Is it important, peasant?
Hello there. I've been watching you since you entered. I suspect you may have need of my wares. What is it that you sell? Or, I don't think so. Maybe another time. Also, good evening, Green. Welcome back. Because I forgot to say that quite a bit earlier. What is it that you sell? Magical scrolls. Illegal, of course, which is why I must charge so much for them. Have you no fear of the cowled wizards? Or I'll take a look at what you're offering. You know, let's not ask. I'll have a look at what you're offering. Good. Take your time. Magic is not something that should be rushed. Okay, lots of lovely, lovely scrolls. Many, many lovely scrolls. Still scrolling the scrolls. Scroll case! And it's not that expensive either. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Aerie, you are going to buy this scroll case right away. Also, is there anything useful here that I could buy and learn, I wonder? Entire BG1 without a scroll case was painful to observe. Well, it's not like I remembered to use my scrolls very much anyway, so there was that. I frequently forget to use things that are living in my inventory instead of in my use bar. Ah, confusion. There's a spell that I like, but I can never use properly. Scroll case in BG1 is hidden behind a somewhat easily missable quest, so it's understandable. Fair enough. Mirror image. Maybe? When a mirror image spell is invoked, the caster causes from 2 to 8 exact duplicates of herself to come into being around her. These images do exactly what the wizard does. Since the spell causes a blurring and slight distortion... Oh yes, that's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, I can... wait, she doesn't have any inventory space left. I can't buy it. I mean, I can close and come back again, which is what I'm gonna have to do, I guess. Because I am going to have to throw all of these into the spell case to be able to buy anything for her. Wait, no. Let's not be stupid here. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Hello? There it is. Minsk, buy the thing. Thank you, Minsk. Okay, then you are going to put all of this beautiful stuff in the scroll case. And hopefully I'll remember to use them. Oh man, look at all that inventory space. Alright, and then pass that over there. Learn that spell. Thank you. Move all this stuff over so that it doesn't get mixed in with new stuff. Feeling good. Inventory space! Not for you, though. You will never have inventory space again, sir. Not until I find you an arrow case. Thank you for the dab of victory, Jorg. Okay. I'm not going to go through their bookshelves. I don't feel like stealing from them.
Without doubt.
But yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Thank you for aiming me towards the adventurer's mark, Jorg. I do appreciate it. Moose and Squirrel are here.
Quickly and precisely.
However, Boris and Natasha seem to be missing. Why did I come over here? This is not the way out. How it is the way out? This is the way out. Also, oh no! More than 2 hours have passed. I missed my chance to talk to the vampire lady. How will I ever go on? So you say that there's like a neutral person in the government area?
Without hesitation.
Almost in the middle of the square. Okay. There's a nobleman here. There's Dellen, who gave me a quest. Bit more south. Town crier. Perhaps I haven't triggered them? I mean, I'm playing a very bland individual. I'm just not very triggering. Ah, well. Maybe I just haven't done the right thing for him to show up yet. In any case, I have a couple of reasons to need to go to the docks anyway, so... Unless you mean that guy who tried to sell me the flashbangs, I kind of left him in prison. Did you come across a few people accosting someone? No, I did not. Just the attempted burning of the drow. That's it. There was the kid who gave me the quest to go out to the hills, the Umar Hills. There was the attempted drow burning outside the prison here. And there was a gnome? Question mark? Who tried to sell me flashbangs. The flashbang dude was the one that you were talking about. Oh! I let him get arrested and dragged to prison. Ah, well. To the docks. No, my name is Habib Khalid Ahmed Al-Afif, and I cannot be captured. I will throw my mighty scimitar at your head rather than suffer the indignity of prison. Hiya! Hi? Hello? What a greeting. Hi? Dude.
This will not take long.
Oh, normally that works. That was weird.
Our stay had best be a short one.
Yeah, well, okay, let's see here. Temple of Ogma. There, Valgar's home. There's Valgar's home, and there's also the issue with the Shadow Thieves that I'm probably going to continue to ignore for the time being. But yeah, we should go and ask questions at Valgar's home. So that dude just showed up, made a couple of swipes, and ran away? Is that what,
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello there, my dear. My name is Alethea. Is there something you wanted? I'd like to ask you a question or two if I could, or no, not really. I'd like to ask you a couple of things. Oh, if that is what you wish, my lady, I have no objections. You seem to be a woman of class. How is it that you come into this life on the streets? I've heard rumors of thieves everywhere here in the docks. What do you know about that? Or actually, perhaps I have no questions. I'll be on my way. How do you come to be here on the streets? Is it that obvious? I have never done this before. I'm so ashamed. But father is dead, and mother cannot feed us. I have to do something. Here then, child, take these 50 gold pieces. I can afford it, and I trust it will tide you over a short while. That is terrible, child. Unfortunately, I can do nothing for you. Oh, man, I mean... I made more than 50 gold pieces just, stripping the corpses of the people that attempted to murder me. So... I mean, it's going to set me back in my quest to raise 20,000 to rescue Imoen, but... I'm a good person. And apparently I'm a sucker for a sob story. Here, have 50 gold pieces. What? Oh, but you are too kind, ma'am. Lathander's blessing upon you. Mother shall be ever so happy. Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, her mother is probably going to be quite happy that she didn't have to... Oh, hi? Ruffian captain, harlot, and a rat. What's going on here? Well, apparently we're having a fight.
Great fun!
I don't like the look of this.
Oh, several ruffians.
That's not right.
Okay, let's make back a bit of the gold that I just gave away. A very small bit of the gold that I just gave away. Man, slim pickings. Alright, right in front of the temple, too. They should be ashamed of themselves. Empty. Hi, hello. Who are you? Hervo?
If it must be done.
Yes, may I help you? You are not a friend of the master's, are you? No, I'm not. Can you tell me who lives here? Why, yes, I am. He said I could look around if I wished. Not a friend, exactly. I'm looking for Valgar, and I was wondering if I might ask you a few questions. Actually, I am a friend of Valgar's. Do you know where I might find him? Friend or not, you'll stand aside while I look about. Or, no, I'm not. Sorry to intrude. I'll be leaving. Ah. We're gonna lie to his face. Actually, I am a friend of Valgar's. Do you know where I might find him? A friend of the master's? Oh dear, he has been gone for quite some time. No, I'm afraid I haven't heard from him since those awful wizards came to see him. Some wizards came to see him? When was this? Well, he did murder 2 of them, didn't he? I don't expect anyone could do that to the cowled wizards and expect to get away with it. Perhaps you could answer a couple of questions of mine, then. Perhaps you would let me look around the house, then. Maybe he left something behind, showing a clue as to his whereabouts. No, some wizards came to see him? When was this? The ordeal with the cowled wizards was just awful. They came here 2 weeks ago, demanding to see Master Corthala. I was just shaking in my shoes. I heard them upstairs. They demanded that the master do something, and he refused. I remember poor Master Corthala was so upset he was shouting, he was. There was a loud crash. Fighting. I was terrified when the wizards came back down the stairs alone. They said Valgar had committed murder and must pay. Master Corthala had slipped away from them. The wizards told me not to say anything, but I am desperate with worry. Do you think the master is all right? Now that's interesting. I am not sure, but if the cowled wizards are after him, it is likely that he is in great danger. Are you sure you have no idea where he has gone? It's hard to say. Perhaps if you let me have a look about the house, I might find some clues as to his whereabouts. Or, I'm not sure. I'll be leaving now. I'm not sure, but if the cowled wizards are after him, it's likely that he's in great danger. Are you sure you have no idea where he's gone? Well, the master has friends amongst the woodsmen and rangers. He was in the scouts, you see, up until a couple of years ago. Very skilled. I don't remember any of his friends specifically. The Carthala family has a poor reputation amongst the nobles in this town, to tell the truth. Poor reputation? Why is that? Or thank you, I think I'll be on my way. Why ever would they have a poor reputation? The Carthalas have always had a talent for magic. Many dangerous sorcerers in the line, a bad thing in Athkatla. Not Master Carthala himself, of course. At any rate, I think it is time that you are leaving. A good day and good business to you, my lady. Sus. Oh, it was very sus.
If memory serves,
Yoshimo, I have questions. And hopefully you can find me some answers. Well, you found me some money, but that's not answers. Send that over this way, put it in the bag.
Yes?
I know the servant told us to leave, but we're going upstairs. Nice place. Very nice.
Certainly.
Okay, so the family has a poor reputation because it regularly produces sorcerers, which is very interesting.
so they say.
It's stunning that this chest is not openable.
Yoshimo is willing.
Oh, this seems promising. Carthala tax notice. Okay, was actually a couple of things. Jahira, that dagger. Yes, that one. If you would pass it over to Yoshimo. Yoshimo, can you double hand? Oh, you can. Excellent, man. Good. What do we got here? This is a tax assessment for one Valagar Carthala. It lists holdings in the city of Athkatla and a cabin in the Umar Hills. Ah, okay. Alright. That's I'm just going to write that down next to the Umar Hills. I would very much like this man's story, or side of the story. Just pass that over there, because you do not have a lot of inventory space. There's not a lot of inventory space here either, but... Okay, and I would like you to have a look in here as well. History of Dambrath. The nation of Dambrath was formed out of... Oh, I didn't pause. There we go. The nation of Dambrath was formed out of a barbarian kingdom almost a half millennium ago by a powerful alliance of priestesses of Lovitar and the Drow from the city of Telendet. In 211 DR, fleeing from the destruction of their homeland by the then great kingdoms of Unther and Mulharand, 4 tribes of barbarians entered Dambrath. They found a coast where the dolphins danced and plains where the grass was long. They roamed from the borders of the walls of Halrua as far east as the current borders of Estegund. They soon became known as the Archaean, or People of the Wind. In 545 DR, a great war chief, Reinhar, arose to lead the tribes. The halflings of Luren were quickly enslaved, and several of the coastal cities of Durpar were captured or razed. Estegund fell to his rule, and eventually Reinhard turned his attention to Halrua. An army of 40,000 horsemen and a fleet of 50 ships mounted a coordinated attack, and even though Reinhard was able to get beyond the walls of Halrua and occupy the cities of Mithel, Galdel, and Zalsu, their magics proved to be more than a match for the invaders. Reinhard was finally defeated in a great battle at Silazir by the Archmage Mycontil and his troop of wizards. That sounds like a laxative. The wizard's name sounds like a laxative. Reinhard's son, Reinhard II, took command of the army and set out on a 2-month overland retreat. He arrived home with 1,000 surviving fighting men and no shaman. Reinhard II proved to be as good a ruler in defeat as his father was in war. He consolidated his forces and pulled home almost all of his troops, as he knew that the defeat made them tempting prey for raiders and encroaching monsters. This action allowed for the safe development of his peoples. By the time the 9th Reinhard was king in 802 DR, the Archaeans were fat and lazy. Reinhard IX, or Reinhard the Foolish as he is more commonly known, insisted upon expanding his nation to gain more gold to finance his military campaigns. He ordered the mining of many rich lodes of silver and electrum in the Nolwatch Mountains, but before his plans of expansion could begin, the miners encountered the Drow of Tilindet. The Drow were outraged and began a steady series of raids and attacks on the Archaean strongholds. Whole villages were destroyed overnight, and no trace of the invaders could be found. Reinhard IX committed the foolhardy action of attacking the Drow in retaliation. While the Archaeans managed to get a force into the Drow city, this action only succeeded in uniting the normally chaotic Drow. For once, the full power of a Drow city was turned against an enemy. The battle quickly moved back to the surface. Reinhard's raiders were wiped out, leaving Reinhard with only a small portion of his original military. This was not enough for the Drow, who demanded a total enslavement of the entire surface nation. The Archaeans resisted valiantly, and the war went on for 3 decades at tremendous cost in life to both sides. Finally, the Drow had the Archaean forces cornered at Baldur. Almost without hope, the defenders were overjoyed when a group of half-elven pilgrims appeared on the scene. The High Priestess, Kathlir Shintar, offered the aid of her clerics to help defend the city, and Reinhard took this to be an omen from the gods. A priestess was placed with almost every company. Within a 10-day, the Drow struck. The priestesses did indeed prove to be of great aid, but to the Drow, every priestess turned on the Archaeans, and Kathlir herself slew Reinhard. The Drow were still weakened by the battle, and only the presence of the priestesses enabled them to win. Kathlir, realizing the unique advantage she possessed, made a deal that even the suspicious Drow embraced. Her priestesses would rule the land, and in exchange they would provide access to the surface for the Drow, trading weapons, slaves, and supplies. The Drow were delighted with this brazen offer from a surface dweller. Reinhard had been slain and the insult avenged, and after 30 years of war, the Drow were not particularly interested in Dambrath. They did insist, however, on taking the best captured males as slaves. Kathlir quickly agreed to this, seeing the males as an obstacle to her own power. Kathlir ruled for 205 years. She fulfilled her promise to make Dambrath, or the Nation of Pain, a bastion of evil in the realms. In her time, Kathlir saw the priesthood of Lovitar expand to thousands, and faith in the beast lords previously worshipped by the Archaeans was nearly eradicated. Many of the Archaeans were unable to escape their new mistresses and Many of the Archaeans were able to escape their new mistresses and flee to the Swagdar. There, they resumed their almost forgotten nomadic life. The priestesses of Loviatar continued to enjoy good relations with the Drow, and some even took mates, creating a race of Drow half-elves. These dark half-elves became known as the Krinti, or Noble Ones. Most are priestesses of Loviatar, though many are mages as well. They consolidated their power, learning much of the area from the Shibali, or Lower Ones, as the Archaeans are now called. The capital of Dambrath was established at Kathlir, built after Kathir's passing and named in her honor. Her death came at the hands of her daughter, Filina, who had grown tired of waiting for her mother to die. Filina only ruled for 5 years, however, before her own daughter, Kathake, assumed the throne in the same fashion. Kathake ruled for 54 years, eventually falling in battle against a gold dragon. She died childless, and her niece Melanith assumed the throne. Melanith faced an increasing population and unrest among males who longed for a return to their prestige of old. Melanith did not return to their previous status, but she did make use of them. Fearing that the great nations of Mulhorand and Unther might rise again, she decided that men would handle mundane tasks such as the defense of the kingdom. She was the first to name a male to the post of war chief. Sadalar, a Krinti, became the queen's consort. Widespread bribery and corruption characterized his term as war chief. He was, however, responsible for getting many privileges returned to the Arcanes. After Melanith's rule, the Shibali were considered second-class citizens rather than slaves. Though males were granted more power during her rule, Melanith also solidified the split between the sexes. While the rulers of Dambrath had been females for over 2 centuries, it was more because of competence than of gender. Melanith, however, decreed that men could have no authority except over other men. The female-led hierarchy of Leviatar was quick to back this move. Many of the bravest and best men of the kingdom perished in raids on Estegund, Durpar, the bandit tribes of Veldorn, and against the Gnolls who had returned to the Knollwatch Mountains. Some even fought at the side of the Drow in their battle with the city of Aventine. The deep gnomes were destroyed, but so were the Shibali. The Drow and the Krinti were largely unharmed, and for their aid, the Krinti were rewarded with a number of Drow males to breed into their race. Melanith took a Drow male as her consort to replace Sadalar, who had perished in the conflict. The Drow, Nim Inthig, fathered 3 daughters and a son. It was at this time that Melanith began the isolationist policy that Dambrath still follows today. Melanith ruled for 156 years, her daughter Ostilil for 125. The current queen of Dambrath is Yanandra. She is known there as the Pirate Queen, for she has sailed as far south as Zakhara on pillaging raids. Yanandra has been ruling for 71 years and is beginning to show signs of age. She has 3 daughters as well, named Luatharin, Meltruil, and Hasafir. While she does remain extremely popular, especially to the Krinti, the children of leaders in this land are not known to patiently wait their turn. Okay, well, that's another thing that I have to go to the Umar Hills for, so it's definitely to the Umar Hills. I am still stunned that there were only 2 things to look at in this whole chamber. Time to go.
Quickly and precisely.
But yeah, that was some useful information from the servant there, I will definitely say. Is there anything else that I want to do? There is that whole thing with the shadow thieves, but I really don't want to deal with that. It is kind of getting to be nighttime, so maybe if I spend the night at this tavern here, if I can. Oh look, another ruffian, and more harlot. This does not appear to be a tavern. Am I in the wrong place?
Without hesitation.
This is definitely not a tavern.
This will not take long.
Sea Bounty's Tavern. Yeah, Oh, go downstairs. Oh.
Jahira, my darling.
Oh.
Good to see you. Won't you come sit and chat a while?
Oh, Baron Ployer, I don't like the way you talk to Jahira.
I am sorry. Do I know you?
Good question. You do not remember? Ah, but this is understandable. It has been years since we last spoke. Far too long, really. Forgive me, but I will require a little more information. Your name again? Ahem. My name is Ployer, Baron Ployer, of the Calamshan Ployers. Come now, you must have some inkling. No, I am terribly sorry, but your face is unfamiliar. Perhaps if you told me what you do. My name means nothing? Nothing? I am Baron Ployer. Ployer! You ruined me. Not remembering is even a greater insult. You are why I'm destitute today. Well, Jaheira can't remember every life she ruins. Come on. She's a busy harper. You and your harper kin accused me of breeding slaves in Calamshan. My business in Nathkatla were taken. I was made a pauper, and you do not even remember? I remember well, but I wanted you to say it, and I wanted others to hear. Quite the outburst, Mr. Ployer. I assume you are still at odds with your new life? Ah, yes. I didn't think it was a lapse in memory. This is the type of insolence I was talking about. It is not enough that you ruin a man. You must also berate him. Of course, you did bad things. Let me gaslight them, Green. Mean Girls, Jaheira edition. Mr. Ployer, I wanted you dead instead of merely humiliated. The courts did not seem to think death was warranted, so they claimed your assets instead. That you live in poverty is gratifying if you must live at all. I would suggest you change your tone. I am not in a mood for giving charity to old slavers. Sell slaves, get karma to get mad. Exactly. Haven't lost your fire, I see. Still a harper? This scrawny lout one too? That fellow Khaled you were with was once a better compliment. Is he here as well? Oh, no. Oh, don't poke the trauma. Oh, you poked the trauma. He is none of your concern. If you value your teeth, you will not speak that name again. You dirty it. Yes, very well. How about your companions, Jaheira? Do they count themselves among the harpers as well? I am not a member of the harpers, sir, though I would accept the offer if it were made. Me? I don't think I could push my nose into other people's business far enough to qualify. I do not number myself among that group or any other. Or I bear them no grudge. Beyond that is my business. I mean... I've had a lot of people meddling in my life, throughout my life. The most recent meddler has made all of the other meddling just pale by comparison, and the Harpers just seem really benign to me at this point, and that they hardly did anything. Like, they made sure that I grew up, and was trained to actually be useful. And they tried to give me a moral ground, which I stand very strongly because I must keep Minsk. Minsk must be mine forever. So, I have nothing against the Harpers. The Harpers have been up in my business, but they have done nothing but good things for me. So, you know what? I'm not a member of the Harpers, though I would accept the offer if it were made. Perhaps I should include you in this matter, then. But first, Jaheira, my dear, I have not found you by accident. You ruined me, slandered my name. You are going to die. Well, the slander is going a bit far. You actually were a slaver, It's not slander if it's proven. That is beside the point. What matters is that you ruined me, and now I'm going to ruin you. Oh, you really... sir... That's a new one. It is my gift to you. You will be slowly destroyed, just as my family was. It is my nasty, nasty curse. A little something I had made just for you. I may not see your lingering death, but I will smile, knowing it will happen. Tonight I sleep beneath rags so that I could afford this wasting death for you. Nobody made you a slaver, you just loved the profit. Now you blame those that caught you because you cannot take responsibility? You are a weak, weak man. And you have a little dick. Ah, but I am a weak, weak man that will live, while you are a strong woman that will die. Give my regards to Belgrade when you see him. I just...
By the horns of Sylvanas, I planted beneath the stones of ice in the Bible.
I agree with her. If we meet up with him again, I'm putting my sword through him. Are you all right, Jahira? You looked a little peaked. If you what? Speak up, woman. I can hardly hear you. Or, oh, quit your crying. There doesn't not appear to be any harm done. You know what? I like her. She's a bit abrasive. Her moral code is very unbending. She should have been a paladin. But I like her. He actually stopped talking about Khaled. Well, he couldn't have gotten his revenge if she'd put her spear through his guts. You know, so, Alright. Are you alright, Jahira? You look a little peaked. No, I'm fine. I just felt a little strange for a moment. That fat excuse for a slaver. He's cursed me. Damn him. What can be done? We could track him down and demand he remove it. Well, I am sorry to hear that. I guess you'll be leaving the group then. This is a simple matter. We merely walk to a temple and have it removed. Or are there harpers that might help? I hear Elminster is a member. Honestly, with a friend like that, I don't know why you even bother to walk. You know what? This does seem like a simple matter. We walk to a temple and have it removed. I doubt he would have bothered if the cure were quite so simple. If this curse was tailored to me, then we've no recourse but to extract its cure from his hide. Then we should find this ployer immediately. Any thoughts on where to look? We'll never find that fool in the city, assuming he's even still within it. Or this may be more trouble than it's worth. I think it's better you did this on your own. No, I am not abandoning her to die. What do you... We should find this ployer immediately. Any thoughts? I have a few options. Ployer mentioned that he lived in squalor, suggesting he may be in the poor section of the city. Not likely to find him quick, though. The mages with him wore odd colors that might be traceable. Ask at the government building, as all magic is regulated in Athkatla, if they will talk. He also mentioned Belgrade, a merchant that helped expose Ployer. He frequents the Copper Coronet, and the bartender Bernard might know his whereabouts. Okay, so, I'm just going to write this down. Jahira options. Oh man, I need a fresh page for this. Alright, let's try this again. Fresh page, new me. Alright. Stop that. Okay. Jahira options. Search slums. Identify wizards. Interrogate Belgrade. At Copper Coronet. Okay. So that's 3 options. Alright. Then we shall begin searching the slums as soon as possible. To the taverns, then, and we will seek out this Belgrade. To the government district, then, some clerk will know these mages. Or, no, I think this is more bothersome than it needs to be. The best option for me is to let you leave the group and do this on your own. Nope, nope, safety in numbers. To the tavern or to the government district? Well, I don't really want to go back to the Copper Coronet. That vampire might still be there. So, to the government district. Some clerk will know these mages. Very well, though I should like to try and find Belgrade eventually. It has been some time since we talked. Okay, government district first. Then the Copper Coronet. I guess I'm not going to be talking to any of these people. Bye!
It will be done.
We gotta move fast. Although he did say it was a withering, which means that it's not going to be immediate. Let's see, the exits, yeah, here's the exit, or an exit. Alright, as usual, before leaving, save. Hello? Okay, to the government.
Certainly.
And you know what? I think I know the some clerk to interrogate, too.
Without doubt.
You.
Be gone, commoner. I have my own business to attend to.
Yes, what is it? Can't you see I'm quite busy? Who are you? I have a letter here that I would like to ask a question about, or, oh, pardon me, I'll be going. Oh, the tax letter. Okay, let's ask him about the tax letter, I guess. Oh, what is it? Be quick. I have a letter from you to Valgar Corthala, mentioning taxes that are due on his property and land. I need to know where his land is. Or, never mind, I'll be leaving. Okay, I need to know where his land is. Corthala. Oh, yes, I do remember that. I can give you the information, but the fee will be 100 gold pieces. Ugh. 100 gold pieces? That's outrageous. Very well, here it is. Or, never mind, I'll be going. Ugh. I hate everything. Okay, here it is. Great. Let me flip through my files here. 1 second. Ah, yes. I'd forgotten about that. Seems this Corthala family is related to the wizard Lavok. How dreadful. Interesting. Okay. Corthala family related to Lavok. Lavok, who's that? Never mind. Tell me about the land. Lavok, who's that? Lavok, yes. Powerful sorcerer or some such from about 5 centuries ago. Has something to do with that big silver spear that appeared in the slums, if you haven't seen it. I see. Tell me about the land, then. Or thanks for the information. Okay, I see. Tell me about the land. According to the files here, the Corthala family has a wee bit of land in the Umar Hills area. Dreadful area. Likely isn't worth much, all forested up as it is. Tell me about this Lavok, or Umar Hills, you say. Thanks for the information. Tell me about this Lavok. Lavok, yes. Powerful sorcerer. Okay, powerful sorcerer or some such from about 5 centuries ago. Has something to do with that big silver spear that appeared in the slums, if you haven't seen it. Tell me about the land? Umar Hills, you say? Thanks for the information. Yeah, whatever. I'm still a busy man, so beat it. I have other questions, and I could have sworn you were the person to ask. But maybe you aren't. Whoops! Wrong key. Maybe you were the person to ask?
Is there something that you need, citizen?
Darn it. He can't help me. There's gotta be... Clerk? Do you know that halflings have had a tax break since the year of the spur? Nobody has told them, though, and the rest of them can't read or write anyway. Yeah, that was entirely unhelpful.
Don't touch me. Speak and be done with it.
Where's the right person? Where's the right person to talk to? The right person to talk to has to be in here. Well, let's try Bylana.
You are more than welcome on my side.
Good business to you. Is there aught I can help you with? No, though this is Imoen and the Thieves Guild. Darn it, Council Secretary?
My time is quick, so be brief.
Council of Six rules all of Am, yes, but also the city of Athkatla. But they aren't currently sitting. The bureaucracy is overseeing things here at the moment. I just...
Speak up.
What is it you wish? You are obviously out of place here, so unless you have pressing business, I am very busy and do not wish to be bothered by such as you. Might you help me? I have an interest in those taken by the Cowled Wizards. I'm looking for a mage or a group of mages. They may wear green and black robes as a uniform. I wonder if you might help me. Has a bare employer sought the assistance of any of her members lately? Or what is your purpose here? What branch of government are you with? Or I'll be on my way. Oh man, okay, it's one of these. Has a bare employer sought the assistance of any of your members lately? Or I'm looking for a mage or a group of mages. Green and black robes as a uniform. Let's try this one. I know of no such robes, though it would not be your business if I did. The Cowled Wizards will deal with such people. Leave and ask me no more of such things. Dude.
Speak up.
Might you help me? I have an interest in those taken by the Cowled Wizards. What is your purpose here? What branch of government are you with? Or then... Okay, let's have a look at the dialogue here. Save Jaheira from Bare Employer's curse. Found a man named Corneal in the government building who seemed to be responsible for the Cowled Wizards in some way, but was certainly not very forthcoming. There's no help here for Jaheira that I can find. Okay, that takes that off. To the coronet!
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I am one of the
Wait, hold on. Excuse me, you may call me Terrace. I know of whom you seek, the mages in black and green. What is your business with my fellows? We are available for hire. That Corneal inside seemed to know nothing about such things. For hire, you are a mercenary group? I do not play games with those who indulge in killing for hire. And what would be the going rate to acquire a group such as yours? For hire, you are mercenaries? Perhaps. The Cowled Wizards watch mages closely, so there's a demand for mages to perform certain tasks, especially if they guarantee not to get caught. A valuable service indeed, and what is it that you wish to offer me? You are no better than criminals. I have no interest in dealing with you. Or standard dispassionate excuse for such a group. What is it you wish from me? And what is it you wish to offer me? You have encountered us before, in less sociable circumstances. Now I am offering our assistance in performing a service for you. We performed a service for your enemy, but that contract has expired, though we have been asked to perform another task in the future. We find Mr. Ployer distasteful, even in comparison to others of his ilk. It would not disturb us to make other arrangements around that task in the future. You will find him eventually, and we are to be there. Or perhaps we are not. That is the offer I make today. I mean, standard mercenary behavior, but also I can take advantage of this. Have you no sense of duty? Do you treat all your employers this way? An interesting offer. May I inquire as to what your absence might cost? Or, I have a better idea. Would you consider turning employer yourselves? An interesting offer. May I inquire as to what your absence might cost? For not participating in employer's little exercise, we might charge, 1,000 gold pieces. This is a much lower figure than the original service cost. Oh, Jaheira, you are lucky that you actually managed to make it into my affection. Oh, boy. You may ask what guarantees you have that we will not turn on you in a likewise fashion. There is no guarantee but our dislike for Ployer. I see. Having met Mr. Ployer, I think I like those odds. You have a deal. No, I don't think I will be discussing this any further. I will take my chances later. I like those odds, but would 500 be enough? I have a counter offer to make. How much to have you kill him yourselves? Or, I do not have enough gold for this. Would you consider doing it for free? Having met Mr. Ployer, I think I like the odds. You have a deal. Please stay bought. Please. Very good. May we not meet at the appointed time. You may just survive now, and we are paid to not help a morally repugnant creature. Good day. My apologies for the intrusion, ma'am, but might I prevail upon you for a single gold piece? Times are poor for me and my kin these months, and I have been reduced to a mere beggar. Yes, certainly, here you go. I am sorry, but I cannot help you. Or, begone with you! I have enough of this infernal begging throughout the city. Fine, here you go. You are a kind woman, my lady, and I thank you truly for your generosity.
Quickly and precisely.
Okay,
In
so...
the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
Hold, you there. What have I told you about begging in the government district? I am sorry, sir. Truly I am. But the people with spare coin are here, and... Irrelevant. This is a decent part of town, and I'll not have filth like you littering about. I warned you the last time that this was your last chance. Tell me, ma'am, this man was begging from you, correct? No, he isn't. He's Foxwine's uncle, and we were just stopping to talk to him. Oh, I see. Well, it seems I was mistaken then. My apologies. Thank you, Airy. You can't lie for shit, but apparently you rolled well that time. Thank you. You've saved me. My deepest appreciation. Okay. Thank you. Oh, everything just keeps happening. Okay.
Ah, yes, the city, with all its people and their accumulated wealth, yes?
Okay, to the slums. Hey, we weren't waylaid. I have not found Ployer yet, but I did pay off his mages to not show up again. Is this the coronet? Yes, it is. Okay. This is a different room than we were in before, I think. Amlas, Corgan, Surly, Joluv.
I am ready. You're right behind me, right?
I seem to be in the other end of the tavern from the last time I came in here.
Speak. This will not take long.
Stay back, or you'll regret it.
Oi, look at the dolly girl, all sacked up like an adventurer. Are you supposed to be tough or something, aye? Oh, dude, I have a flaming sword. What did you think I was? Watch your tongue, churl, or you'll lose it quickly enough. I'm not here to impress you, sir. Hurl your insults elsewhere. Back off, I've no interest in causing a disturbance, or no, I'm not. Please leave me alone. I am not here to impress you. Hurl your insults elsewhere. Oh, sir, is it? Ha ha, I was right. You're a bleedin' coward. Admit it. Watch it, you arrogant fool. Keep speaking to me in that tone, and you'll make me very angry. I'll admit to nothing, and I refuse to continue this sparring with you. I've no wish to cause any trouble. I'll be on my way. Or please leave me alone. I've had enough of this nonsense. I know you want a fight, but I don't want to give you a fight. I refuse to continue. Poor baby, poor little girl, going to run home to your mother, aye? Oh, yes, you're a scary one. Ha ha! My mother is dead. You absolute buffoon. Keep this up, you rude fool, and I'll show you just how frightening I can be. Please stop this rudeness, sir. I've had just about as much as I can take. I've no wish to cause any trouble or disturbance here. Desist. Or leave me alone, cur, I mean it. Or yes, I'm leaving. Wallow in whatever satisfaction that gives you. Okay, here's where we're going to be me and not the character. I am leaving. Wallow in whatever satisfaction that gives you. Choke on it. Yar, yar, a bleeding coward amongst us. Ha ha. Very well then, coward, be on your way. Come back when you're ready to face a real man. Ha ha. Oh, yeah, you're just great. Aye, come back when you can face a real man, fancy girl. Ha! There are a few companions in here, too. Yeah, well, I mean, this is where I picked up the wrong hexet, so, You knows it, Amlas, you knows it. You insult Foxwine and you insult Minsk. There will be liberal butt-kicking now. Well, Minsk has made some choices. I fully believe that Minsk can carry out Minsk's choices. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, let's go help Minsk.
Yes? Speak your mind.
You need something?
What do you need? I am skilled.
You will fall by my hand.
Oh, Yoshimo has, emptied a stack. Thank goodness. Okay. Have a fresh stack. Oh, no you don't. I'll recoup my losses from your corpses. I mean, I didn't choose to do that. Minsk made that choice. And I mean, Minsk is a good man, so...
Direct me as you will.
Let's see here. Garol, Tiana, Salvanas. Who am I looking for? Belgrade. Oh, look, it's the real Hexet. Who's the bartender here? Bernard, right?
I got some cheap beer for you.
What can I do for Jahira? Jahira, no games now. You look like you've seen your own ghost, or are about to. Young lady, you look about 90. Are you ill? Yes. I'm fine, Bernard. I just need... The hell you are! These louts you're traveling with running you ragged? I'll have them fishing for shark in the bay with no net if they... You know, it's nice to know that there are people who are have such strong feelings towards Jaheira. I appreciate that she has a life and friends outside of whatever it is that she's been doing, keeping an eye on me. Bernard, I'm fine. I just need some information. I need to find Belgrade. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaheira, but he's not around anymore. I ain't had the pleasure of his company in nigh into... Bernard, this is important. I need to contact him. I know you can connect with the network when you need to, so... Oh, Jaheira, you misunderstand me. Belgrade, he's dead. Dead? When? A while back. He got sickly, just like... Oh my, just like you. What is it, a plague that only affects Harpers? I knew your lot would anger the wrong god, or... Bernard, please. I need to know where they found Belgrade. I also need to know if you have seen Baron Ployer. Found Belgrade in the East Slums. Too many tracks to tell if he was dumped there. And Ployer? He ain't welcome here. Damn glad you exposed him, Jaheira. Yelling across the noisy bar. Yeah, exactly. He has some really good eyes to be able to tell how bad she looks from that far away, I must say. I see. Thank you, Bernard. I really must be going now. You take care now, please. Okay. Jaheira's fellow Harper friend, the merchant Belgrade, was killed by the same kind of curse that is being applied to Jaheira. His body was found a couple of months previous in the east end of the slums, a better place than anywhere else to begin looking for Ployer. Oh, I'm going to extract so much from that slimy worm's hide. East side of the slums it is. Jaheira, why did I leave you down there, anyway? Why aren't you up here with the others? Hup, 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 hup. Okay, we are not going to be dealing with the real Hexet.
If it must be done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay. Planar Spear, Entrance to the Spear, Temple of Ilmater, Borinal, Derelict Home, Slaver's Stockade, Galen Bale's home, the Jensen home. You know what? Derelict Home sounds very plausible to me right now. I do need to have a look at that spear, but
It will be done.
Jaheira is way more important than tracking down a guy who may or may not have killed the people who kidnapped my friend.
Out of my way! You there!
Hi?
Calm down, Cormail. Mr. F don't like you killing people in the streets.
No, I guess he don't.
Shut your mouth, dwarf! As for you, I said get your stinking hide out of my way!
Keep barking, dog. Just watch that your little keeper doesn't yank on your leash too hard. Are you speaking to me? Or, I'm not looking for trouble. I'll move. I am having a really bad night. Would I be giving the first answer? Because my character has been having just the worst night right now. Yeah, I agree. Keep barking. Those foul words will be your last. You'll die this day. Now you've done it, blasted fool. Couldn't you see she was armed? I mean, I don't want to have to kill the dwarf, but I will if I have to. And apparently I have to.
What is it?
You go that way. You go that way.
I await your move.
You know, you back up, Minsk, actually.
Yes?
You and
require my counsel,
you. There we go.
Feel this backhand of justice!
he's trying to retreat. Maybe we should let him? I feel bad about killing the dwarf, to be honest.
Speak, certainly.
Where did we spot an enemy? That is the question. Slaver Guard? Joluv? Oh, no, that's him there. I feel kind of bad about that, but what was I supposed to do?
Yes?
Also, I'm gonna go where the slavers ain't.
Without doubt.
That seems to me to be the best idea. I think I'm going the right way. Okay, Galen Bale's home. I don't like the slooshing noises. I don't want to think about what my people are walking through. This one. This feels very plausible to me.
Jahir, I see you have dragged your sorry soon-to-be carcass here to see me. Are you here to beg, perhaps to grovel?
I don't mind. I've even cleaned my shoes. Well, I guessed right, and this is my prize. Well, Jahira's prize, really, but Jahira's prize is my prize in this case.
Despicable. You despicable wretch. You knew I would come here?
Of course, I'm your only link to life, so what choice do you have? Come now, grovel for your life before me. I haven't got all day. I am not here to grovel, Ployer. You would sooner get that from my corpse. And I will, unless I get the satisfaction I want now. Come now, I can cure you if you drop your pretense of dignity and get your sickly carcass on its knees. I am not here to grovel! I may be weak, even dying, but you won't get that. I have come to take what is mine. I will be free of your... You are about to collapse and cannot even speak. Now, of course, you will have to grovel in pantomime. What could be more degrading than that? Ployer, she can barely stand. End this and spare us all any further indignities. Enough of this. It is time for you to die, Ployer. You are simply too irredeemable to live. She may be ill, but I am not. You will end this curse, and you will leave her be. Am I understood? Or stop this. What is it you want? Perhaps we can bargain. Well, what he wants is for her to grovel. He's not getting that, so... She may be ill, but I am not. Your threats are nothing. You came expecting an old man in hiding, but I had hoped Jahira would come, because by the time she did, she would be utterly crippled. I would enjoy crushing her, but I will settle for you. Meet my hirelings. My last favors paid for them, and they are well worth it. Kill them! Attack? Now? Now? Yeah, he's trying to call his army, but I paid them off. I command you, kill them! Where are you? That's the trouble with hired hands. If a better deal comes along, they just might jump ship. It looks like you are alone. Care to try your bravado against me without your magical thugs? Or, and now you will die. Will anyone weep for your passing? Allow me. Boo-hoo! I cry for pathetic old Ployer. It looks like you are alone. Care to try your bravado against me without your magical thugs? But I could not hope to defeat you alone. It may as well be suicide. You have caused this. You alone. Now fight or die with your back turned. Unless you do as I wish, and you will do it to the letter. Understand? Or you are weak and laughable. Look at yourself, groveling, pathetic. He's already groveling. But you know what? He's going to do what I wish, and to the letter. Aye, you have won today, but someday I will. Someday you will do nothing. Not if you want to live past tomorrow. Do we have a deal? So you refuse to let this pass? So be it. You will die then. If you are irredeemable, then you have no use. Pathetic. Still you hang on to your little grudges. You have wasted your life, fool. I mean, I have absolutely no... Like, I have full confidence that even if this man does come after me, that there's nothing that he's going to be able to do. Because, you know, after this incident, he's never going to get close enough again. Fool him into giving you the cure and then kill him. Well, maybe. Alright, someday you will do nothing. Not if you want to live. Very well. Here is the personal item used to curse her. I took it from that fop, Belgrade. She should be fine with it returned. Now, get out! Get out!
Deals for a slayer of harbors.
I...
Weak, but better. I thank you for helping me through this.
Yeah, there are reasons that I like Chihira. I mean, Minsk and Boo are very high in my affection, but that doesn't mean that I don't care a great deal about Chihira as well. I didn't dislike Khalid either. The voice acting and the screaming that they chose for him just drove me up the wall. But as a character, yeah, I did kind of like him. So I'm mad he's dead. And, you know, there are reasons that I like Chihira, and they are very different reasons from why I like Minsk and Boo. We will get to an inn as soon as we can. With the curse gone, you should heal normally. Yes, whatever you wish, just as long as there are no more of these fools in your past. Or just move. I don't want to stay still too long. Who knows whom you've angered in the past. Yes, we will get to an inn. We could all use the rest. It's practically the middle of the night. We can head towards the Umar Hills in the morning. Alright, with the curse gone, you should heal normally. Let's go to the inn. I certainly hope so. Such weakness. I swear, if I meet his like again, I'll not let the court spare him. I'll be better after a night's rest. That is a lot of experience. Dang. Alright then. Hey, look at that. He still had some gold. Anything interesting in here?
Where shall I display my skill in it? Very well. Hiya.
Okay. Oh, and what's this? Mr. Ployer, we have prepared the necessary spells and await your order. Our normal efficacy has been foregone in favor of, as you said, increased pain and suffering. Your payment was received, and though it should have been more, given your continued financial difficulty, it will suffice for now. We will strike when you have located her. Terrace. Well, not unexpected. thought he said he'd spent all of his gold on hiring those wizards, and yet look at this, there's gold here.
And precisely.
Alright, back to the tavern, where we will take rooms for the night, and Jahiro will feel better, and everything will be fine. Depending on who got the bloody cursed item. Who are you? Oh, you're a storekeep. Okay. Oh. Give that to Jahira. That's very important. She should have that. To do with as she sees fit.
Speak. This will not take long.
Okay, let's be careful not to step on the corpses. They're very squishy and you don't want that on your boots.
If it must be done.
Same with these corpses. Where are you? There you are.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Ain't got much time for talking. It's business as usual round here. If you want service, just ask. That is, unless the lady would like something special. Thank you, but no. Tonight I am fine as I am. Suit yourself. What of the rest of you? I'll see what's on tap, thank you. Could I maybe ask you a question or two? Or nothing for me, thanks. You know what? Could I maybe ask you a question or two? If you make it quick, sure, shoot. A friend of mine has been kidnapped by the cowled wizards. Do you know where they keep their prisoners? I've heard something about a war between the shadow thieves and someone else. Do you know anything about that? Or actually, maybe I'll just see what you have on tap. Or actually, never mind. Well, actually, I've heard something about a war. Do you know anything about that? Only the whispers that come through here, which are hard to believe, really. Most of them agree that the shadow thieves are at war with a new rival guild. Beyond that, I'm not sure of the truth. If you go talk to Reynold Bloodscalp, the head of the guild, be careful. Many have been killed in his schemes. You know, okay, that is good to know. There's no reason this guy, connection to the Harpers or not, would know where the cowled wizards are keeping anybody, so I'm not going to ask. What do you have on tap? Ooh, charming. Wonderful peasant rooms. Yes, excellent. We will be taking the peasant rooms, yeah. Oh, goody, another dream. Irenicus, you dick, get out of my head.
This is not to be contested. It seems logical. You live, you affect your world.
Why don't you just die and leave me alone?
But is it what you need? You are different inside.
Yes, having a whole bunch of very painful spells cast on you over the course of a few months will do that.
This woman lives and has strength of the sword.
I really dislike you.
She lost her parents to plague, her husband to war, but she persevered.
Uh-huh.
Her farm has prospered, her name is respected, and her children are fed and safe. She lived as she thought she should.
Okay. You're just gonna murder her in front of me, aren't you?
And now she is dead.
Yep, you murdered her in front of me.
Her children will move on, and she will be forgotten.
You left her shoes behind. You missed something.
She lived a good life, but she had no power. She was a slave to death.
I don't know what your point is, and frankly, I don't care.
I wonder if you are destined to be forgotten. Will your life fade in the shadow of greater beings?
I sincerely hope so.
You are born of murder, the very essence of that which takes life. You have power if you wish it.
But I don't want it. You have no interest in the horrors you offer. Oh, sorry, I have no interest in the horrors you offer. None of this is to be believed. Or, these images are interesting to me. I deserve power because of what I am. Well, to be frank, I don't want it. And I hate you. I don't want any of this. I didn't choose to be born. Get out of my head.
Really? But the consequences are so very real.
You are such an asshole. Hi, Imoen. Bye, Imoen.
Your actions affect so many others than yourself. You will come to realize how little choice you have.
And you only have plot armor. As soon as that's gone, you're dead.
You will do what you must, become what you must, or others will pay for your cowardice.
You are so tiresome.
You will accept the gifts offered to you.
Why? Like what? Like if you force these gifts, so, quote unquote, onto me, what? What do you want anyway? Besides to just be a dick and torment me in my sleep. Oh, hey, look at that. The peasant rooms come with a free mouse. Yay! 8 hours of rest. I don't think it was very restful, but okay. Well, there are definitely named people to talk to around here. Free breakfast. Yeah, maybe. Okay, Sylvanus?
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
Ah, hello, my dear lady. You do look so delicious that the mere thought of wrapping my tongue around you inflames my mind with feelings of desire. Oh, goody, it's a bard. That's a cute line, but I'm hardly interested. Go away. Who are you and what do you want? Or really? I'm having thoughts very much along those lines myself. Who are you and what do you want? My name is Sylvanus de Rios, and all I want is to be entwined by your arms in the embrace of sweet passion for a fortnight. For a fortnight? I don't have that kind of time. All right, that's enough. Now go away. Or, oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad idea. I'm thinking I wouldn't mind that myself. That's enough. Go away. It saddens me, but if it must be so, I shall worship my goddess from afar. Farewell, my goddess. I wonder what I would have gotten from him if I'd been playing a dude.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Don't be bothering me, little one. I'm not in a pleasant mood this morn. Okay. Well, what else have we got? I know that Garl's just a drunk. I could probably pay him off for some gossip, but that's just not of use to me right now. Jaheira still has this symbol on her. What the... Oh, she still seems to be a bit cursed. Yeah, she's still kind of cursed. That's bad. We should maybe take her to a priest. Okay, so real Hexit is still there. Still don't really want anything to do with her. Tiana? Oh, no, that's not with Jaheira.
Yes? I am listening. in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, No, I don't have time about that. No. No, no. Not again. Never again.
What is it?
I mean, I can go upstairs and look for some people, but same voice actor as Crazy Cat Lady from early Simpsons. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anomen.
Fair lady, what brings you to this cesspool of corruption?
That's some nice armor for being in the slums. That is none of your affair. I seek adventure and honor. Or I only wish to rest here a while and partake of the pleasures within. I seek adventure and honor. Chance smiles upon you, for I am an adventurer of some worth. I am Anomen, warrior priest of Helm. What is your name? Oh, straight up cleric or cleric warrior? Interesting. Helm's one of the good ones, right? This has possibilities. I am Foxwine. It is a pleasure to meet you. Where did you get the idiotic accent from? Have you been reading too many romance novels? Or, none of your business, Anomen. Get out of my way. Yeah, I was pretty sure Helm was good inclined. I do know a bit of the lore. I don't know solid chunks of the lore. I just know pieces here and there. I'm learning quite a lot of lore by playing these games. Although it's all Sword Coast lore. I am Foxwine. It is a pleasure to meet you. Perchance I have found worthy companions. I seek to be knighted in the most noble order of the Radiant Heart, and I must prove my worth first. Have you need of a strong warrior, my lady? Oh! That sounds like fun. Part of the lore in this game is retconned in the current edition, though. I am not surprised. 5th edition changed a lot of things. I would be infinitely pleased to have you join me. Welcome. Or regretfully I must decline your offer. You know what? As long as I can have popcorn for the conversations between this guy and Minsk about the nature of goodness and the butt-kicking of evil, I am for this idea. I would be infinitely pleased to have you join me. Welcome to the party. Excellent adventure and honor await us both. I should tell you first, perhaps, that I seek to rescue an old friend who is being held hostage by the cowled wizards. There may be significant risk. Or you should know that I am hunting a powerful wizard by the name of Irenicus. There will be considerable danger involved. Or, all right, let's go. I'm going to hunt down Irenicus and slaughter his butt. It will be very dangerous. I am sure the wizard deserves whatever horrid fate lies in store for him. Anomen Derlin shall stand beside you in your quest. Hello, welcome.
What is it now?
Oh, he's one of those. Okay. A, that is an interesting scar, and B, that is really nice looking armor. Let's see what we got here. We've got a cleric fighter. Nice. Male, human, lawful, neutral. You could have been a paladin, man. You could have been a contender. Well, let's level him up. Death saving throw reduced. Wand saving. Oh, right, spells. Okay, nope, not those spells. Those spells. Let's see. What do we have equipped? Bring him along. He's a dual class. He will be stuck at level 7 fighter for the rest of the game, but that isn't too bad since he gets very strong cleric spells. Only charisma 13. I think this is still from back when you needed a 17 to be a paladin. Well, that would explain why he's not a paladin, yeah. What was I up to? Oh, yes. Let's see. He has command and 2 cures. And, You know, I have an affection for Sanctuary, so we're going to be putting Sanctuary in there. Let's see here. Has... what is that? Barkskin, Hold Person, and Spiritual Hammer equipped. I like it. I like it. And you know, just to have more than one in the party, we're going to have him memorize Flame Blade as well. Let's see here. We have... what is this one? Where is the little red person? Oh yes, Animate Dead. I'm not sure how useful that is. Cure medium wounds and dispel magic. I like that. That's good. That's good. Let's see. We got cure serious wounds and negative plane protection. Interesting choice. You know what? Let's go for the protection from evil. From protection from evil 10 radius is good. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. I'm glad the two of you agree. I'd hate to see you arguing about which one would be the better spell in my chat. Well, you know what? I like Flame Strike. And I pray to never need it, but I'm gonna memorize Mass Cure. Self-buffs might be good for him since he has many fighter levels. This is true. That's one of the reasons I gave him the Flame Sword. Okay. And he is more of a frontliner, so I'm going to wiggle him in between my blonde elf ladies so that I can hopefully tell them apart. There. And save. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, okay, I was looking at the old one. I was like, why do I still have an empty slot? Okay, never mind, never mind. Whoop, no, cancel. Okay. Oh, we're having fun in the hot town tonight.
Speak.
I don't gotta go upstairs if I don't want to. Righteous magic. Oh yes. Very self-righteous magic.
Without doubt.
Look at me with a full party of good people again. I should go to the Umar Hills. I should. I can't go upstairs because there's a bouncer in the way? Hi. Oh. No, I'm not gonna have Yoshimo pick the lock right in front of the bouncer. That sounds like a recipe for very large trouble. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at what we... What have we got here? A pathetic number of bullets. What is this? Delaran Family Shield. Animan's family shield given to him by his father. In addition to magical protection, the shield radiates an aura that grants the wielder fire and cold resistance. To protect against ranged attacks, Animan can use the shield to erect a field of energy. This protection from normal missiles can be used 3 times per day. Nice! This mace is pretty sad though. Minsk, you had a +1 a +1 mace. Yes, okay. Give that to him. I think that will serve you much better, sir. Let's see, we've got splint mail, that's pretty good, and a very ordinary helmet. All right.
Yes?
Okay, we need to get Chihira to a temple and hopefully get her uncursed. Is there a temple in the slums? Borinal. Yes, there's the Temple of Ilmater. I went up the wrong staircase, apparently. Hup, hup, hup. What is this? Beneath the grime, you can make out the words Copper Coronet. Yeah, okay. Halfling. Interesting place, these slums. That's some significant missing stairs there. Welcome to the temple. They've got fun and games. They've got a priest who breaks the laws of physics. What are you doing outside the room? Oh, sorry, commoner. A commoner who breaks the laws of physics. Hello. We have a problem.
I trust you are here in good faith.
Greetings to you, my sister, and welcome to a refuge for the suffering and those in need. Ilmater offers shelter and healing to all who desire it. What is it that I can do for you? I would like to see your surfaces, or tell me about Ilmater if you could. You know what? Tell me about your god. I'm curious. Ilmater is kind and good, aiding those in need. We are taught to help all, no matter who they are. The holy take on the burden of others. As you can see, there is much call for the crying god's compassion here in Athkatla. We would ask that you give, if you can afford. If not, it is no matter. Could I see your services? Of course, my sister. Please come with me. Okay, so, healing, donate, buy and sell, identify, Chihira. I can't buy a remove curse. That is very unfortunate. Is this because I haven't actually donated anything? What item did Poila give you? You might have to use it. I don't remember. Well, my name is Habib. Hello, Habib. Why?
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Oh dear, you really must forgive him. He does that on occasion. Who was that? One of the locals, a thief, I believe, from Kemushan. His name is Habib, and as far as I can tell, he feels guilty about his profession, so he tolls to Ilmater for forgiveness. Oh no, Habib, I've never seen this. I always kill him when I first meet him. Yeah, he walked up to me, he took 2 swings at me, he was like, "Oh, this never happens," and ran away. He was never, he was never marked as an enemy to me. He was just a green ring who just attacked me and stayed a green ring and ran away, so I just let him go. So why doesn't he tithe like a regular person? He throws his money into the church? Or, that's it, I'm gonna kill him. He throws his money into the church? He is afraid to come into the church for fear we will turn him in. Poor skittish fellow. Have mercy on him, dear woman. Well, I kinda picked up his tithe, so I feel a little bad about it, but, first, Jaheira. Lock of Jaheira's hair. This is a lock of Jaheira's hair. Somehow, this was used by the Baron to curse her. But why does he attack people again? I don't know. Nope, it can't be equipped. This is a great confusion to me. What does my journal say? Oh, good point. Save Jaheira from Baron Ployer's curse. Finished. Baron Ployer has been killed, and found on his person was a lock of Jaheira's hair, likely tying the curse to her and preventing any simple removal. Now that we have the lock of hair in our possession, simply resting somewhere should be enough that Jaheira's curse will be finally lifted. So maybe she didn't get enough rest? I mean, I did only get the peasant rooms.
What is it?
Yes, the lock of hair was in her inventory while she was resting.
If it must be done.
I trust you are here in good faith.
Now, that guy Habib threw 20 gold in here, and I picked it up immediately. So, I'm just gonna donate 20 gold because it feels like the right thing to do. While your donation to the temple was considerable, it was not enough to gain a reputation point. That wasn't for the reputation. That was because I was doing the right thing. I can't remove curse, even though I could afford it. She's definitely still cursed. But yeah, maybe I need to have better rest than a peasant room. I mean, I don't often pay for better rooms than peasant, but I can. But yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to let Habib win or live, because I'm curious where that's gonna go. I mean, he didn't hurt me. He didn't hurt any of my companions. He whiffed 2 swings and ran away, so I don't really fear him. I feel like it'll be fine letting him live. Okay, I want to see what's on tap. He does seem kind of harmless. Okay, the best we can do is merchant rooms. So let's try it. Still got a rat though. Jaheira's still cursed.
Yes? I'm listening.
Very weird. Well, it's time to go to the Umar Hills. Excuse me, miss, but you would be named Airy, yes? The young elven lass that was Quail's apprentice in the circus? Excuse you? Well, yes. Why? Has something happened to Uncle Quail? What is this about? Oh, no. Nothing's happened to him, miss. He gave me a very good description of you, in fact, and asked me to track you down. He mentioned that you and your new companions may be able to help him out with something, and asked that you return to the circus to see him as soon as you can, miss. Uncle Quail needs my help? Then we should go back to the circus. Oh, Foxwine, please. I couldn't bear the thought of him needing me and not being able to go. Please. I am never getting out of this city again. Well, I've done as I were asked, miss, so I really should be going. A good day to you all. Curse will go away after 24 hours. Okay, well, I've already spent 16 of those, plus however long I spent at the temple. Alright, back to the promenade. Yeah, hi to you too.
Without hesitation.
Let's make this easy. Now we'll just follow them wherever they go, rather than me trying to figure out how to get them where they're supposed to go. Aw, look at us all procking in proper single file. Isn't that glorious? Hup, 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 hup. I guess we go inside.
I'll help however I can.
Uncle Quail, it is good to see you again. Is everything all right? You sent somebody to ask me to come. Aerie, it is always good to see you. And yes, I did ask you to come, with Foxwine and her friends. I think you can help me. Or one of my friends, rather. I'd be happy to. Which friend are you talking about? No one you know of, my dear. A lass I met in my earlier days, when I happened to find myself in the Outer Plains. That's a long story I won't get into. An Outer Plains lass? Oh, tell me more. She is here in Athkatla, and has herself in a bit of a bind. She wrote me a letter asking for my help, but you and Foxwine may be able to help her more than I. I'd be happy to help her, Uncle Quail. That is, if Foxwine thinks we have the time. What do you think, Foxwine? It wouldn't hurt to see if we can help out. We might be able to help, but not right now. Or we've no time for such things, Aerie. No, it wouldn't hurt to see if we can help. Maybe he'll send us to the Yomar Hills. There's no rush on such a thing. If you find the time, her name is Raylis Shy. She can be found at the playhouse beneath the Five Flagons Inn in the Bridge District. Hey, a district I haven't been to yet. Okay, find Raylis Shy at playhouse beneath Five Flagons in Bridge District. Okay, I will get to that. Or maybe I should go to the Bridge District and call it a night there, because I should be ending my streams soon. Excuse me. If you can't help her, well, then you can't help her. But Raylis is a dear heart, and it would do an old gnome's heart good if you could try. I'm sure we can find some time to at least speak to her, Uncle Quail. I hope so. It's been good to see you again, dear one. Be safe. It has been like 3 days. Out we go. Okay, let's just use this exit over here. Okay, so I am never getting out of this city. So I'm going to go to the Bridge District because I haven't been there before. And we'll see what this Raylis needs. Well, actually, I will go to the Bridge District, and that is where I'm going to call it a night. And then next time I stream Baldur's Gate, we will find out what Raylis needs. Okay, save before going to a new place. Alright, graveyard, city gates, oh wait, bridge. I should hate to have to run you by the garrison if anything should happen. Oh no, Lieutenant, I can see these bodies lying here on the ground, just off camera, or just off dialogue box, and it would be a shame if that were to keep happening. I'm sure there are more important things than me for you to worry about. Or what are you implying? I don't take kindly to intimidation. I'm sure there's more important things than me to worry about. Without question, but I'm making it my business to warn everybody on the street tonight. With all your gear, you might look like a rich target to the wrong person. And they will regret that decision. Heroes of goodness need no warning. Where we tread, evil trembles in our wake. I'm warning everyone so as to get the word out that there are guards on the streets. We've had a string of killings, and I don't want any more happening. What, a couple of fools die in a bar fight or something? People die all the time. This is a dangerous age we live in. Or bandits or such, no doubt. I've had my fair share of attacks as well. You know what? Bandits or such, no doubt. Bandits I can understand. They are easy enough to figure out. What's happening here it's murder, but not like I've ever seen.
Disgustingly sick person out there. I simply don't have the manpower to protect everyone.
He's been killing paupers, sometimes in the alley where they sleep. Sounds like a fine start on reclaiming the streets from the beggars. Why would someone prey on the poor? What could they have to take? Or, I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing in common with such people. No, why would they prey on the poor? What could they possibly have? Nothing. They have nothing to take. He kills them, and that is all. Not only is it pointless, but he does it in as painful a way as possible. It's sick. That is sick. He flays them alive. There's been blood all over the area. Little Faraji, a local urchin, found the latest victim. I hate to think of a child seeing that. That sounds horrid. I can't imagine anything so awful. Why would someone want to do such a thing? The confines of the city do much to chisel at the sanity of its inhabitants, but I wonder if there is some other force at work. We had best be wary. Enough of this. I must go about my rounds. If you find any information about the murders, be sure to let me know. Don't go looking for trouble, though. Okay, I'm just going to make a note of that. Lieutenant Agisfield in Bridge District wants info RE murders. Okay. Don't go looking for trouble. Oh, I don't need to go looking for trouble. It finds me. I have enough problems with walkers and beggars. Old Rampo was damn near killed, and a street woman in the area, Rose, was plain lucky. Don't be like them. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to make a note of that name. Or both of them. Rampa and Rose escaped? Question mark? That might be an interesting line of questioning. You needn't worry on our part, Lieutenant. From what I've seen, Foxwine and her allies can protect themselves from just about anything. I keep reading it the way that it's written. It's just, English is such a language. Series of grisly murders occurring in the Bridge District. Someone is murdering the poor in the streets. Solve the Skinner murders in the Bridge District. That sounds like it would be horrifying. But, Balthus Estate, Five Flagons Inn, Merchant Square, Estate of Serk Farad, Tanner Shop, Delosar's Inn, Temple of Helm, Derelict House, and another exit. And more docks, interestingly. Okay. So we have some murders to solve that will probably be solved within the district. Maybe? I am never getting out of this city, am I? Every time I think I'm going to leave, there's something else to do here. There is a person with a name over here, so it might be good to talk to them, but every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Every time. Okay, and whoop. This is where I am going to be calling it a night, with a mystery before me, and my character making a very strange gesture here. What the heck are you doing? What are you? Oh, you're stretching. Okay, what a awful time to choose to do that. Ah, well. But this is where I'm going to call it a night. And for... whoop. I'm having a few small issues here. And all of a sudden things are just happening to me. Not that. That. Okay. Okay. My apologies, there was something I had to take care of in the background. So, for anyone who is interested in my previous adventures in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you can find both of them on my YouTube channel, which I've just had the bot link to for you. There are playlists there for both games, so you don't have to go digging through everything to find what you're looking for. You'll just be able to go straight to the game that you're interested in, because I really like to binge through single things whenever I'm on YouTube, and so I've set up my YouTube channel to make it easiest to do that. And I will be back again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing 2 Point Campus for Management Monday. I will be continuing with running my way through the campaign of that game. I will be starting a brand new campus where I will be running a night school. I can't remember the name of the campus, but I do remember that I'm going to be running a night school, so, you know, there's that. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room. I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It, or hopefully both, with my friends. Among Us needs no introduction and is getting a new map soon. Wahahaha! And, but Scribble It's less well known. It's more of a Pictionary type game where one person draws and everybody else tries to guess what that person is drawing. It gets pretty funny in my group of friends because not only do we shoehorn in memes and references to anime that absolutely do not belong in the prompts, but also none of us can spell. So it gets pretty raucous by the second or third round in, and it's a lot of fun. And then, somewhere around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, when my friends have to go to bed because they need to be up in the morning for their day jobs, I switch over to my solo Valheim server where I crash around and I do my best and I try very, very hard. And upcoming in Valheim this week, I believe I'm going to be heading back into the swamp to do some more exploring. I really need turnip seeds. I really need iron. I need both of these things together in quantity. So I'm just going to go back into the swamp and see if I can find them without dying too many more times. Cross fingers, knock on wood. We'll see. And then on Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Lost Epic for Try Not to Die Thursday. Lost Epic, the best description I've been able to come up with for it is that it's a Souls-like platformer with anime-ish art. is the best way that I can describe it. It's best played with a controller. It's a bit awkward playing it on the keyboard, which is also why I only play it 1 week at a time, because I do not use a controller often, so I'm very clumsy with it, and also it does pain my hands. I do have some small... Yes, it is a side-scroller, yes, a platforming side-scroller. I do have some small problems with my hands and the joints of my hands, so I can't really use a controller for long periods of time. So I only do 1 week of Lost Epic at a time in between other games. So there will be 1 week only of Lost Epic, and I will do my very best to progress in that one on this upcoming Thursday, and we'll see how far I manage to get. I am still working on becoming hopefully strong enough to take on the mini-bosses that are blocking my progress forward, and we'll see if I've managed to make it there on this upcoming Thursday, and how well or not that's going to go. And I'm afraid that I will be this upcoming Sunday stream, which would normally be more of the Baldur's Gate 2, has been cancelled by another thing that I have to take care of on that day. So Baldur's Gate 2 will be returning on, what is that, October the 1st. Will be the next stream of Baldur's Gate 2, will be on October the 1st. So that is the schedule and the warning of when the next time Baldur's Gate is going to be showing up. Everything that I'm going to be playing and what I plan to do in those games, what I can plan for in any case. But, you know, whether I can plan or not, I will definitely have fun. Oh, good night to you too, Jorg, and also to you, Green. Tonight has been a lot of fun, and I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night.